Hi, Leo.
This flag in. It's like I let one in after getting the other one out. So we're going to be doing something new, everybody. Welcome to Aladdin in the Cupboard. I will be acting as the Genie Jazz mode for the reading. So it's based off of some information that I do not own the rights to. And I'll be reading it to you. Okay, I'll be reading it to you. Okay. I think I had like a notification or something. All right. So, some things that I noticed, Leo. Let's see, September 30th, 1994. 1994. I believe this is like, this moon was in Leo at the time. I believe so. These are episodes based off of like Aladdin series. They have season one, two, and three. We are in season two for you. So something about your second season. The second coming could be significant. Okay, so make sure I'm getting it right. The episode is called Sand, something about Sand Switch, Leo. So it's called Sand Switch. It's by, and again, this is Aladdin series, and I'll be doing all signs. Your first happy birthday, happy solar return, whichever one you would like to be addressed as. So September 30th, 1994 could be very significant. This is when this episode aired originally, and it's called Sand Switch. And the summary of the episode: one night, Sadira casts a spell over all of Agrabah. The next morning, everyone's memories have been rearranged so that Sadira is the princess and Jasmine is a street rat. Hold on, let me go back. One night, this is the episode Sand Switch. It aired September 30th, 1994, the Aladdin series, Leo. This is the one I want to base off of with you. I do got some notes and I got scriptures too. So, yeah, one night, Sadira casts a spell over all of Agrabah. This is the episode Sand Switch that originally aired September 30th, 1994. And the people who are responsible for this: Bill Motz and Bob Roth. So maybe something about Roth children, something about maybe Bill Gates, maybe some algorithm there, something about Agrabah algorithm. We have Rob, something about La Duca, and Toby Shelton. So let me make sure. Toby Shelton is the director, along with let me make sure. along with Rob LaDuca, Bill Motz, and Bob Ross. They are the people who written the series. And it originally aired September 30th, 1994. So Aladdin in the Cupboard, you're the first. So one night, Sadira casts a spell over all of Agrabah. The next morning, everyone's memories have been rearranged so that Sadira is the princess and Jasmine is the street rat. However, seeing that Jasmine's pet tiger Raja is ready to attack her, as well as Logo and Iago and Abu. So something about Logo, Iago and Abu's behavior. Sadira realizes the spell does not work on animals. Now the animals must find Jasmine, bring her home, and bring things back to normal. So this is what we'll be discussing. Hey, this is what we'll be discussing, Leo, about your Aladdin in the Cupboard series. And this aired again September 30th, 1994. So something about February 5th, 2023 to January 25th of 2024. This was 354 days apart. So something about that number. Something about the throat chakra. Something about the full moon in Leo, pride. Don't let pride get in your way. Keisha Cole, falling out. Something about the Just Like You album is where that is from. Hey, hey. 2007. Thank you. Something about the 639 frequency hertz. Something about yesterday, the 4639. Conflict resolution frequency. 369 is 639. 639 is the frequency for conflict resolution. 741 frequency removes toxins. That's the frequency. 174 is the alleviating pain and a sense of security frequency. 147 frequency is to let go of subconscious guilt. So these frequencies could be very helpful to you in this message. Some of these numbers are very synchronicitable. You might see 639 in different ways. So really pay attention to that. You might see 639 or 936. When I started to read it, it was 937. So something about the new moon in Virgo and the new moon in Leo at 937 last year. It may have something to do with this year because the new moon in Leo was yesterday, respectfully. But the new moon in Virgo was not. So it's something about being confident because somebody took something or something like that, or you took something for what it was. You're not really gonna argue. Okay, thank you. um, Something about free the genie. Somebody should have freed the genie or something like that when they had the chance. Something about their genealogy, like allowing it to be known, could be significant practically if we're speaking and not on fairy tales. For a lot of you, you feel like, you know, the genie in the bottle could be a replica of someone keeping you a secret. Something about Aladdin in the cupboard. Something about the genie is a replica of Aladdin and Jasmine because of both of their genealogy, both of their genes, and both of them actually have a little secret story that is obvious for a lot of us. That realize they've both been kind of sheltered in their own way. It's just one in this way, one in that one. So the scriptures in the Bible with the word afar in it, because we all know Jafar. So afar, Jafar, and a lot of us we know that J is a letter that was added to the alphabet. So something about Agrabah, algorithm. So if J was added to the alphabet, it's something about alpha, betas, and sigmas, definitely. Differentiation. Someone could be leveling out of alpha energy into their sigma. Someone has been sigma the whole time. And then, you have your beta person. So maybe something about like Bravo, stuff like military intelligence or initiations could be significant. Jafar is the Sultan's dark energy. Actually, this is where Aladdin realizes why he was in. I mean, the subconsciousness of it. Aladdin realizes why he was in poverty. The Sultan's assistant, which is etymology to insult, assaults. So you might have had situations where people might have put their hands on you, or they put hands on you, and they might have manipulated their so-called quote unquote ability. They said they can do this, but then really this happened, or they were just trying to use someone as an experiment. They might have not have known the steps properly. They were a newbie and no hard feelings, but they gotta, help you out with something as far as like maybe putting you in a certain circumstance because you believed in their power. Or, it's something about finding your power, knowing your strength. Confidence is a key to successful new moon in Leo, very significant. So that was yesterday. Something about ayer in Espanol, yesterday. Something about a year. So something about a year could be significant. So pay attention if you read scripture. If you are a person who reads scripture, baptized, grew up Christian, so I cannot help that. Please don't judge me. Some of you will. I don't care. But I said that to say you can't then turn around and say I didn't say it. This case, shit hit the fan. Yes, I said shit hit the fan. So, might have a fan, Leo. Jafar is the Sultan's dark energy side. Let's not forget that. Something about strawman fallacies. Psalms 38 and 11. So this genie is also the replica of what the dark side of Jafar had lost about himself. When you step into the bad side, ooh, 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 take a mean ride, at times you forget who you are, doing it for, why you're doing it. You're consumed in control. So the genie is actually, you know how the movie went where Jafar had transformed into a genie, but did not realize the genie had, you know, you lose, you're losing control of what truly mattered in the first place. You know, being your actual authentic self or who you wanted to be, made a choice, chose the dark side. He had to go back into genie form. So this is more like having chains on them, but sometimes that's demonic linguistics for putting the devil being defeated or something like that. But because this is real life, this is just the straw man fallacies, no legal advice of Jafar being the dark side energy of fatherism, and the Sultan being the light side of the father when it comes to, you know, telling the truth about what something is. This is why the Sultan felt so compelled. You got to really think about it. Thank you. You got to realize the Sultan felt so compelled where why would Jafar be so close if, some of you might think the Sultan was naive or something like that. No, this is a replica of the devil and you would say the God knowing about, no, it's okay, but they're not telling you that this is a replica of themselves. Usually just another person they see who they used to be in them and then giving them a job. But then, they might not do the job correctly. You're doing the work as the Sultan, whoever that will be. Usually, our fathers attributed according to the theology of what we view this thing as Aladdin in the Cupboard series. So this is just me breaking down those things and helping people realize it on a practical level because of fantasy and not realizing reality. And even with fantasy, what you truly want until you reach that reality, so it's not a repetitive cycle. So in the Word of God, when you see the word afar and you add that J, it's basically Jafar, seeing longevity, Sagittarius energy. So this is why a lot of people, they have problem with Sag. So Leo is something about your Sagittarius energy, your longevity skills, what that means. You might have it. Some of you, Mars could be very significant because if you add a T to Mars, etymology becomes the word smart. So, shout out, hey, Tamara Smart, I am Tamara Frederick. So this is the craziest realization that we have came across when it comes to reality and fantasy. Um, Mary J. Blige said it best: "A simple fantasy that we wish was reality. That you come knocking at my door, and we relive this dream once more." Something about Joseph in the Word of God interprets dreams, but then Daniel interprets the dream. What are you talking about? What is the interpretation? What does that mean to you? Is Joseph more valid and valor than Daniel? Is Daniel more valor and valid than Joseph? What does that mean to you? All right, so we're going to the scripture. Psalms 38 and 11. My lovers and my friends stand aloof from my sword. So something about healing. You know how the Most High Jesus had a little hole in his hand. We're in the Word of Psalms. Have you ever jumped? Um, uh, maybe, maybe intuitively. So, uh, I would say I don't know what you mean by that, so I want to be careful. Psalms 38 and 11. My lovers and my friends stand aloof. Something about breadcrumbing. Let's talk. I got up this rising, and the first thing I see, giving thanks that I am awakened. First thing I see when I do I get up, look at my children, look at the home, thankful, get a cup of water, brush my teeth, do my hair, those kinds of things. And basically, I went on my phone and I saw these videos about breadcrumbing. So I said, that's for me somewhere. Let me figure that out. But then I recall telling y'all in the live of a reading I've done, I believe for Aries. So something about fire, a lot of fire and desire. I get up. I'm an Aries moon and Lilith, by the way. Just being sharing, scaring. They would say. Um, I get up one day, everybody, and there's this Wonder Bread wrapping paper outside of my home, like right on the left side. You know your direction. I look, and it's on my left. Look over to the left, and I see something right there. It's a loaf of bread that had no bread in it. It was wonder. So sometimes maybe things are not what they seem. A lot of times, yes, but no, they are what they are. So I took it as a grain of salt and just decided to work on whatever negatives those are and attributing it to positives. So Psalms 38 and 11, my lovers and my friends. So something about your lovers and friends, Leo. Aladdin in the cupboard. I'm going to act as your genie Jazz. And all of what you may think. You might think, oh, she's the devil. I don't give a fuck what you think, by the way. Here to help your ass. You didn't. It ain't like you came up with it. Anyway, had to check some of y'all. Leo Venus, do not let me roar. I will come out the heart with all kind of shit. You know it was in my soul sister shit. My lovers and my friends, Psalms 38 and 11. Stand aloof, my lovers and friends, stand aloof from my sword. So it's about you taking sacrifices, even stretching out your hand. If you go to Jose, and everybody knows that Spaniel, Jose is attributed to Jesus or Jesus, all that stuff. If you go to Hosea chapter 7, respectfully, the Bible that I it's kind of messed up and dingy. I had to get a new one, but I went there. Hosea 7, something about horsey, seahorse. You know, doing the work of practicalness. When we think of a seahorse, a male seahorse has what? Everybody, if you didn't know, the babies. So something about who you were once upon a dream, once upon a time. Aladdin in the cupboard. I will be your genie jazz and all of the above. But I'm gonna be honest with you. So yeah, my lovers and friends stand aloof from my sword, and my kinsmen stand afar off. So it's something about your family. You know, it's like they over there or something. Or maybe you feel like your family is not hey. Maybe you feel like your family is not where you want to be, but where you're gonna be, or something like that. So, Job chapter 36, verse 3, Leo, we have, I will fetch my knowledge from afar and will ascribe righteousness to my maker. So, a lot of times you got to show and prove, like it's kind of like Jesus, John chapter 10, verse 34, when he was saying, obviously being persecuted at the time, are we not all gods? Are we not? That's what it says, John chapter 10, verse 34. And if you go back to Psalms 86 and 2, thank you from a Virgo friend, Tay. Uh, I know that scripture because of running into people. You know, sometimes we learn and giving credit is important. So, giving that duality out in the universe, thank you, Most High Divine Spirits, running into Him and just decoding why I just decode why you ran into someone, but not necessarily holding them to that because everybody is going to grow, everybody's going to change, but hopefully without judgment, it will not lead to a judgment of shame. Let's say that. So when you fetch this knowledge, something about your job, the book of Job 36 and 3, when you fetch this job, some kind of knowledge that you were seeking. It's about seek ye first the kingdom of God and all the righteousness shall be added unto you. Matthews. So from afar, you saw something. Obviously, you noticed. We're not gonna act like you didn't. And and will something about a will. It might have led you to maybe someone passing away, and then you had to take control of some assets. Or this is what it's going to lead to for a lot of you. This could be what it's going to be because you got your own assets, and now you are the commander in chief of that. So those can be significant. Something about people who ascribe to you righteousness of going to your maker to seek the knowledge, say these things, kind of like Hercules going to Zeus, like just wanting to know, gotta know, hey, hey, how you doing? Welcome to Aladdin's in the cupboard. I will be y'all genie jazz and everything above. I'm just gonna be honest with you as best I can. So Leo, back to you and the energy. Everybody's Leo's place matters, and here your house and what's in there matters. Focus on that energy as we are doing today. Hope this touches you and helps you see things differently and seek not only knowledge of self but also your own kingdom within you. So this maker, and obviously you might have performed your own task where you end up making your own job. You never know. So these are things about your will, someone else's will, control, willpower. It goes back to the Sultan and Jafar And in the word of God, seeing the word afar and putting that J to it, this is where Jafar even came from. This is why people feel like the letter J, oh, it was just added to the alphabet. But we recall the scripture of God when it says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all its righteousness shall be added to you. Sometimes things must be added so we can subtract from what we thought was not for us, what was for us, and what is for us. Not everything that is added should be subtracted, and not everything subtracted should be added back. Let's just say like that. It's just simple simplicity of math. Obviously the additional sign, slanted is the multiplication sign. Right on time, divine messages. Hey, I try my hardest to give y'all what you should be seeking. I just try to put my own little spin to it. I thought about the Indian in the cupboard. Like I was just sitting up here doing, yeah, I do work. Ain't even gonna cap. Yeah, anybody that know, I do that work. I just do it very. It seems childish to some of y'all. I don't care. Great to me. I get what I want. So this is. I want to give y'all a sneaky peekity at the Aladdin in the cupboard. I want to just show it to you. I ain't afraid. This is the setup. There's the Aladdin right here. The 316. Something about the promises of the sun. Got my axe right there. I usually carry that with me. Very, very much important. And then I showed y'all this voodoo thing right here. Basically, when we know somebody has used us and abused us, this is that replica. And I just don't show my work, but this is a form of what they would say this is the paper. Look at this as the paper, but you don't know what I put on my paper. I got to turn that into the teacher. So, or they would say the educator. Respectfully, that would be self, your higher self, lower self, working out those kinks. So this is the Aladdin in the cupboard, kind of attributed to the Indian in the cupboard. They would say Indian Americans, respectfully replicated to American Indians. As you can see, the scissors is here. There's like a little string to this right here. So you will know when to cut it. You will know when to cut it, because at the end of the day, sometimes we put ourselves in things. You will know when to cut it. And really, that's when you are fully completed with your things. This little guy right here. So you could say I mean, it doesn't have to be a guy. It could be girl. It's energy. So, I got little candles in each spot. Aladdin has the amethyst. These little duads right here came from the willow bark trees outside. I learned where my environment is first before I got into these kinds of things. So a lot of people do it wrong. You gotta learn your environment before you start doing these things. So this is the image of Aladdin in the cupboard. This is where it is. Sometimes I close it. That's only when the candles are not lit. So at times I may only close one side because I want to attribute, okay, I need to just focus on this side. I ain't over there. So respectfully, because of what we're doing here is focusing on both sides. This is why I'm doing the reading. This is why I set the intention, and then I'm over there doing the work. So I just wanted y'all to see that. You see the little things in here. Do what y'all think is best. I'm just a messenger. I'm not gonna get upset about what I see. Not as I tend, we be thinking we see something that is oh, what is that? That's not right. But then they want to know, well, how did you get what you have? Oh, that's witchcraft. But then they don't want to see the practicalness of these works in which we do. It's just like going to school. So I don't understand people. Then you attack somebody who was supposed to help your little silly ass, but it's like you didn't put them over there. You can't go over there and ask for their help now. So that's a lot of people's fault, no matter what they look like or where they come from. Okay, so let's get to it, Leo. So we're going to Mark chapter 5, verse 6. But when he saw Jesus afar, ain't that something? Jesus is there, but then afar is there. So remember I told, how do you spell Jafar? So in Mark chapter 5, verse 6, something about the 514 predictions, your happily ever after, 1956, something about a trademark, something about seeing with your eyes and glasses. I did that on the channel. The reason why is because the 717 calendar emoji was glitching to 514. Something about it was last May, don't know the exact day. So now we have two 1956s according to the 514. What up? Right. Help them out down there. Help them out how you spell it. So this right here, the 514 predictions of 1956, there's two of them. So the first one is something about seeing and with a trademark and whatnot. Sometimes people copy. Like, this is the copycat thing. Me having my own copyrighted content, I know. It's like, but they try to act like I didn't copy you, I didn't do that. Okay, but you're watching and pulling at my energy. Okay, I'll let you deal with that because obviously, but then they say, oh, you're doing things you shouldn't. But then they want to be a part of what you have when you show improve. This is why I do what I do. I make educational things, and then I please and appease the nature of fantasy. But I make it make sense for your reality. And they didn't know. Oh well. Leo Venus here. So everybody check your Leo house and what's in it, and what is also in your chart when it comes to any Leo spots. So the 1956, the other one, is about albums, Leo, and Leo placements thereof. Maybe someone's heavy aspected. Ooh. um, these are. This one is about any albums and songs made during Mercury retrograde. So maybe researching like what songs, if you like hip hop, for example, rap, what rap music, songs, albums, etc., was made during Mercury retrograde. And you might find out is one of your favorite songs. About your happily ever after. Really analyze that song. You like jazz, you like country, you like everything's a frequency, everything is a works of someone's capability according to making it a reality. Whether we feel like maybe that you don't like the song, sometimes it's not about what you like. You know, just saying. So then we have the 1959 because you can flip that 6 to a 9. Something about a serious charge. This doesn't have to be someone getting in trouble. It's about perspective. This could be somebody getting energy from you to seek this life that they are basically because they're dying. Something about the drugs being gone. I feel like dying. You know, Lil Wayne, he made something similar, but it was very poetic. But I think only Wayne could do some shit like that because the way it sounds, those who like the song, I like the song. You hearing it for what it truly is, and that's for you. It's not for you to get mad at him because obviously he's doing his work or whatever he got to do about it. For example, it's about you heard it. You might have gotten disturbed of it. You might have got influenced. I don't know. It's about focusing on you. How does that make you feel? Why do you feel like that? You got to ask yourself that. So, respect of people's art here. Moving on. Thank you, Wayne, for the art and the realization, because obviously he's a very inquisitive man. So let's not argue. Let's move on. This is the crazy part, though. It's about these happily ever after stamps, Leo spots and placements. Let's all analyze it. So let's go to the scripture. Mark chapter 5, verse 6. But when he saw Jesus afar off, he ran and worshiped him. So if we have afar, which is etymology to Jafar, but then Jesus in the same context. Hold on, let's read that again. But when he saw Jesus, hold up. Who we talking about? Who did he see? When, but when he saw Jesus after the fact, what did he do? He ran and worshiped him. So who did that? Who is Jesus to you? Some people feel like you tricked me, and now they're evil, and they use Jesus as a covering for the reasons of why they do what they do. And some people use Jesus as a covering of why they do right. Some use it for why they do wrong. It's not for you to, I mean, even in any context, it can be the attributes of living life Islamically. I mean, even in the Word of God in Psalms, you have a section called lame. I mean, whatever book, give it to me. It doesn't matter. You're going to find out. That's my specialty. I'm not here to argue with nobody. But I'm definitely going to listen. I want to hear this. And I'm not even going to butcher what you said. I'm going to be like, doop, 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 doop. This is why uh, being being yourself is the greatest thing you could do. So you can find this Psalms 19, I believe so. That's the honeycombs. Let me do this because I ain't gonna lie. I think I lost it, but I know where it at. Thank you, Most High, for researching little technologies and whatever. Let's see. So Psalms, we're gonna do this right. Psalms lame. Okay. So it's actually 27 and 8. Okay. So we're gonna read here. I got the older version, so that might be why. This is a much newer. I believe it's still in here though. Alright, so we're at chapter 20 in Psalms, verse 7 and 8. I had to look this up, ain't even gonna lie. Some trust in chariots and some in horses. Hold on. What do we just read? Mark chapter 5, verse 6. But when he saw Jesus, afar off, he ran and worshiped him. So let's go back here. Some trust in chariots and some in horses. Yeah. Something about impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage, and four white mice can never be four white horses. Something about, is it possible or impossible? So if we go to, let me give you something legal. I don't give legal advice, but I'll be reading. If you go to Title 66, Article 21, you will find that is where the entertainment contracts are. And if you sign one and whatnot, and you want to get out of the contract, supposedly, you have 3 business days upon the time that you sign the contract. But you have to you have to do a cancellation letter, alert them that you want to do that, and then do the cancellation letter. So do both at the same time, and then execute your process. But someone like myself, let me give you a downfall. This is how they be trying to trap you, and then they be like wondering why shit don't work out. So I'm in an entertainment contract. I wanted to get out of it because I didn't see it fulfilling. But the reason why it's some bullshit. During the interview, they said 14 days you can get out of the contract. So they lied to us. But see, I knew about that. It slipped my mind, I guess because of the moment, all that shit. So I will take accountability for that for self, but it doesn't defeat the fact of them lying in the interview. Strike one. Two, obviously that means that this has happened. That's why a lot of you feel like entertainment's a bullshit. It depends on how you go about it. Some people do the work themselves and gets discovered. Some people go through contract. That doesn't mean that it won't work for you. It's perspective. I ain't letting nobody tell me, regardless of what they claim is my fault or not. That's just Tamara Fugi high self. High 10 by 10 people. I'm just saying the point I'm trying to make is it's what you make it. I don't care what somebody did. Whoop that ass. So back to the facts. Some trust in chariots and some in horses. But we will remember the name of the Lord our God. Hold up, what did I just say? Hey, 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 what up, what up? We're going to remember the name. What is your name? You stand and you tell them who you are. You run this. You run you, don't you? Show that ass. Sometimes you got to show off. Like you really got to do, oh, you thought it was just going to be. Anyway, so now we have, they are brought down and fallen, but we are risen. And stand upright. Save, Lord, let the King hear us when we call. They didn't pick up the phone. That don't mean the other phone didn't get picked up. So anyway, let's keep going. September 5th, 1994. It was a new moon in Virgo. So, Leo, I want you to reflect on placements and whatnot thereof. Everybody has a Leo house at least. You might not be a Leo, or you might have it one time. Some people heavy aspected, rising Leos, moons, Venuses. You have 3 volts to self. Your tropical voltage, your inner voltage, and then your transmutable, evolving, transfigurative, etc. voltage. These are volts. These are your floodgates. There's 3. Scientifically, Leegland channeling gate, head, mechanical channeling gate, the body, voltage channeling gate, the little stuff. So this is why 3s is important to a lot of people. Things in 3s, like birth certificates, you have the white copy that you get in the hospital. They will call it usually. Some of you do at-home births. Well, we're talking about everybody who did the hospital thing, hospice, something about caucus. So we are, you have the three of these. The other one is the little print of the feet or the hands or however. Look at the timer, it was 44 minutes and 44 seconds. So you seen a lot of 4s, Leo? Something about that 444 is completed. You on the way to your 4444. So we're gonna look at what that means. All right, so boom, the documents. I ain't giving legal advice, but I ain't stupid, as you are not either. We all heard through the grapevine about these things already. I'm just saying I don't give legal advice, even though I have my real estate law certification, even though I have crime victim rights advocacy completion with the Supreme Court stamp and number. I am sworn in as a mediator with the rights and privilege. I've handled civil matter cases, and also I have my degree in the criminal science of criminal justice. Thank you. Thank you. So, and then herbal health certified. I thought it would match with the environmental science course I took, so I just went and got it. That was the very first certification I got, other than being sworn in as a mediator with the rights and privilege. So, 4444 is a wake up call to prioritize your spiritual journey. Yep, on point. The number holds a profound spiritual meaning and is often sensed as a wake up call to prioritize your spiritual journey. It encourages you to seek stability and balance in your physical and spiritual lives, trusting your inner wisdom and intuition along the way. You on your way, babe? Get happy. Something about somebody gonna say, get your own life. Leave me alone and get your own life. Something about Goofy with that Extreme Goofy movie. Remember, his father had to go back to school where he was. Sometimes it's a little, but then, understanding that your family member has issues, that doesn't mean to bash them. Sometimes you might have to let them have it. I mean, I remember getting my ass whooped, so I can't tell you. I'm just gonna do it respectfully. That's still your whatever they are to you. It could be a friend to the family, anything like that. So let's move on. Something about this new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. So Leo, what did you do? Leo placements thereof, heavy aspect, etc. What did you do? August 16th, 2023. So you might have a full circle moment coming up on the 16th. Definitely. Um, Something about giving, taking, confidence. You might be taking back something about taking back what the devil stole. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So some of you, I don't know, you might be the thief, or you might want to compromise because you got caught, and that's okay. We all play a role in some shit. So a Chosi or Risha could be significant. According to, they would say, the Santeria of Yoruba practice. Ifa is of Yoruba practice with a different orientation. So a Chosi, something about choosy lover. Girl, I'm so happy. I'm glad that you chose me, baby, baby. Yeah, so a Chosi, Brazil, Cuba. So a Chosi, the spirit associated with the hunt, forests, animals, and wealth. Let's go back to the meaning of this reading. I just really want you to understand. Like, I put that together too, and I'm amazed at me right now. You might want to just thank God and look at how amazing you are. Hey, what up, Gigi? Now, this is what your reading is based off of, and we're gonna get to it. I'm about to put this down, and we're gonna get to it. One night, Sadria. Now, this is an episode of the Aladdin series. We heard about the movies, but there's episodes. There's series of things. Real series. Someone's from Planet Sirius. It aired September 30th, 1994. So one night, Sadira cast a spell over all of Agrabah. So, respectfully, because of the name, something about Sadira, we are going to be bringing up this goddess right here. Something about Satira. You see that train in the back? A tune, a Chosi, Choosy, lover. Somebody, you was just in training, babe. That's it. That's all I want you to know. That's it. Ain't nothing else to be explained. You was learning your little stuff, your craft. You was trying to learn you know this works, you know that don't work. You can put this with that, you can switch it, you can flip it. Alright, so one night Sadira cast a spell over all of Agrabah. Now understand this, hold up. Somebody did that. Someone that has been copying you, always been watching you, they did that shit for some other reason. So you might be the one did it for the bad. We're gonna focus on bad guys and good guys, bad girls and good girls in here. We're gonna do them all. So whatever that's about. One night, Sadira cast a spell over all of Agrabah. When you think of Agrabah, think of algorithm. At some point, please recount the dates. Oh, I got you. Before we do the reading, I'll do that. Thank you. I want to keep on algorithms so y'all follow me here. So I'm gonna do all the dates. I got them right here. I got you in One night, Sadira cast a spell over all of Agrabah. Again, Agrabah, algorithm, Agrabah. Some could be aggravating, but whatever. The next morning, or rising for some of you, everyone's memories have been rearranged so that Sadira is the princess and Jasmine is the street rat. So let me give you a movie right quick. Secrets of the Nim. It was a rat with a female rat, brown female rat with a red hoodie on. Something about Red Riding Hood. What up, John? Hey. That won a Saturn Award in 1982. Someone could have been born in 1982. Somebody might have a Saturn in Leo, perhaps. So it's something about that. However, seeing that Jasmine's pet tiger, Raja, is ready to attack her, I really want y'all to get why I'm saying this. I'm going to make it make sense in just a second. As well as, so however, seeing that Jasmine's pet tiger, Raja, is ready to attack her, as well as Iago and Abu's behavior, Sadira realizes the spell doesn't work on animals because the animals knew, wait a minute, this is Jasmine. What happened? So let's go, let's treat animals with respect. That's why some of y'all, you have pets. Yay. Some of y'all you don't eat meat, stuff like that. So we have that. Again, Sadira realizes, the one who cast the damn spell to do the life swapping shit, the spell doesn't work on the animals. Baby, I'm praying on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, animals like animals most. Baby, you think that you can hide. I can smell yourself from miles. Just like animals, animals like animals most. So what you trying to do to me? It's like we can't stop. We're in the mist. What? That's my shit. Aladin. Anyway, Maroon 5. Now the animals must find Jasmine, bring her home, and bring things back to normal. So, like, when I be walking outside, all these damn squirrels, I be like, what the fuck? But some of them look me dead in the face, right? And then they'll go on about their way. I ain't never is living on this earth, I guess when I realized stuff. But a lot of the damn squirrels do that. That's why I came up with the little thing in the description box. You'll see at the top, Astro'nut. Because somebody, you say I was crazy. I don't give a fuck. We'll see. Anyway, I ain't really trying to prove myself to you. I'm only trying to show and prove myself every day. Y'all remember what you do it for. You do it for yourself at the end of the day. But that's because you also love other people, because you have to, not only do you have to do for self, but that is also doing for others. And in doing for self, sometimes it's just about you. And you know, people need to see that, because they forgot that. You know, born alone, die alone. You know, sometimes you gotta do stuff by yourself, and that's okay too. They left you by your damn self. Shit, you must have been all that by yourself. You gotta realize, damn. So I could just do this. I could just go about my way. I don't need this. And now I heard what you said, left, right, even people in the back. But I got to go. I got caught up. Something about they thought you got caught up. So this is why I put the Orisha Achosi. The spirit associated with the hunt. Something about Hunter's Moon. A lot of October, the Day of the Dead, could be significant. So I will be doing the Day of the Dead algorithmically with these. The Day of the Dead predictions is what I'm going to call them. Somebody else do it, they fucking bubble guppy. Or they can try, but you ain't going to do it like me. So Understand on some genie shit? You ain't never had a friend like me. Oh no. Eh, eh, eh. Ha ha. So anyway, yeah, it's something about the hunt, forest, animals, and wealth. Woo! A Chelsea. This a Risha. The spirit associated with the hunt, forest, animals, and wealth. You know, the animals had to help Jazz come back or something like that. What is we? So I did right. I did a good job. Yes, I did a good job. He is a spirit of meals. So if you've been having dreams about food, people giving you food, maybe you have been told by some divine spirit in yourself, algorithmic, hey, Grand Rising, um, to you or in some kind of way. If okay, if you've been having dreams about somebody giving you food, you need to do, and if you do Orisha work, you need to do something with a Chelsea and let this Orisha know. But if you don't do Orisha work, hold on. Yeah, this is good. Somebody needed this. My phone dinged. If you don't do Orisha work, you need to work with an ancestor for at least 3 days. If you did not or don't do ancestral work, you need to do it for 7. Period. For those you do ancestral work, 3 days. For those you don't, you need to do it for 7 straight days. So to really get in tune, you might have to stop eating something. You might have to save some money. You might have to, like, if you see cats outside, buy some, dogs, dog food, give them some, like lately there's been animals, neighbors of mine, stuff like that. Like there's this dog named Karen, my neighbor has, she's a Capricorn, respectfully. And I got 2 Capricorn spots, so I looked at that differently. I was like, oh, so my daughter, she's a Gemini, and I have another Gemini daughter. But anyway, we all live together, and she was like, "Mommy, the dog Karen, I think they hungry, but I don't think they're getting any food." Da 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 da. So I was like, "Oh, okay. We're gonna keep that on the list. Like when we go do our shopping on this day, we're gonna keep. I'm gonna keep that in mind." I said, "Don't let me forget," and she said, "I won't let you forget." So just in case, I made notes like I got this journal and stuff. So anyway, yeah, make you a grocery list is very important for somebody. You need to make a list of things when you go out. They might be wanting you to forget that you need to buy simple stuff. This might be dealing with food. Like dang, I forgot the box of cornbread, and I gotta go tell somebody to go to the store and get. It's little stuff like that. So that could be significant. So if you're dealing with someone who did a food spell on you, a Chelsea is the one, baby. But for you people like myself, we're not initiated in that stuff, right? So we gotta respectfully do the chain of command thing. We have to go to an ancestor. I do work. So for me, 3 days. Others, you might not be 3 days. You gotta do 7, and that's okay. I just want to make sure you go about this correctly. That's what I'm for. So you might have to rewind this. I'm gonna make a note. A Chelsea food spill slideshow. Yeah, because somebody you might forget, and I ain't got time for that. You going through too much shit. You don't understand. So, um, with this Orisha, if you've had wealth problems, maybe animals have been attacking you, looking at you funny. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how you feel about it. I'm just here to be a guide of help and service. You might need to do some work with it. So let's just talk about the bad side. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Say like somebody did this, and say like, okay, you do your ancestral work. So for your ancestral work, let me tell you something. Always go to an ancestor that knew your ass when they was here. So for those with the whole you conjure up the dead, you give what to your ancestor? That's weird. No, 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 no. It's just like going to the grave and all families there with maybe the funeral shirt, or everybody wants to wear purple or some shit, and we got balloons and we want to do a balloon release for grandma. That is because 9 out of 10 everybody knew this person before they hit the dirt. So we can do that. But you gonna judge me because I said, see, this is why I'm telling y'all to do it this way. Give to an ancestor that knew you, loved you, liked you, and could vouch for you in the spiritual realm. That is rule number one. Do not skip this motherfucking rule. Period. If you do, I'm just trying to tell you. Just don't do that. Do it that way, okay? I don't know what you got. You know more about that ancestor than me. Do they like collard greens? Do they like salad? They love ice cream? Then you need to sit there. You need to give them a little something. You need to give them something. You need to give them something. Now, obviously, stuff like ice cream, I don't know if you should do all that. So you might want to go to, say, like they okay with, you knew that they like McDonald's milkshake, but because they're in tune in a different realm, you gotta be more cleaner than that. You gotta be more cleaner than that. So get you a little cup, make you your own freaking milkshake and give it to them. Something like that. I don't know what you want to do. I'm not telling you to do it like that. I don't know. You create your own thing here. You are powerful. Obviously, if somebody's fucking with you, you got to know that you are. We're going to speak powerful in here. So do something like that. I don't know. Maybe they had an animal and the animal's still living and they're not. Go see whoever has the animal. Hey, I want to give something to little Fifi. Maybe that's the animal's name. I don't know. So if say like for example, my grandfather, he has pets, and I might want to go see my grandfather. Respectfully, I will have a conversation with him first. I will ask him, do he need something? I will ask him, how have you been? Come correct now. Because you want what you want, but you don't come to nobody's house trying to be the fuck funny. Because when certain people, if somebody go behind your back, want to use what I'm telling you for their better interest to kind of, I'm going to do you dirty first. If you go ahead and do what you need to do according to what I'm telling you, it's going to stop. The ancestors, and they're going to send the message up. And then through the chain of command of the Orishas and the Ascended Masters is after that for us we don't really work with Orisha, but we should respect it because of the people, right? It's nothing wrong with petitioning other things to call judgment, especially when you shown and prove, hey, this is what happened. So say like, for example, there's something that's gonna come about where y'all gotta talk. Not necessarily they got. Y'all just have to come to some kind of agreement of, hey, well, this is this and that is that. Well, this is happening, or you and so are related. I don't know what's going down, but you gotta have an advocacy, spiritual advocate to speak for you. Your ancestors are powerful. People still practice the Day of the Dead. A lot of us, that's what we did. It's in the historical factors. So as a person who's baptized too, try to come for me and tell me what I can't do. I'm going to show you, no, I can. You just running your mouth and you need to go sit down. Sometimes you need somebody who knows how to work exorcism and things. You never know how deep something got. We need to know things. We need to know how to handle stuff. We might have a family member, you shouldn't have did it this way. So now we got to come together and do what we got to do for you. Let's just be real. Thank you. I've been searching ways to protect me and my children after I found a pair of my children's underwear underneath our bathroom sink. Okay, set on fire, and the heart cup. Wow. See, this is that shit I'm talking about. Something ain't right here. I'm gonna take that as we gotta really do the work, people. Like, you never know what somebody going through. Like little simple things. I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm a little about my work. When you ask me to do something, okay, and And I want your eyes to be completely open. You're going to sit right here and you're going to see me work. And you're going to be like, dang, that was so simple. Because a lot of times it is. But sometimes I might need to call, look, hey, cuz, I need you to come down here because, or I might know someone who do Ifa or Santeria or, something like that. It's okay to get them involved. Like, 'cause a lot of times they know other things. And this is why discernment is important. Learning other practices, Buddhism, maybe stuff about Catholic Church, like these, it's okay because we need each other. We're gonna need each other. We're gonna need each other. Like, no, I'm upset with a few Christians. I grew up Christian, but then I realized, damn, they didn't know this and this and that. They didn't. I can't get mad at them. I'm just gonna move on, but I'm gonna protect myself because I ain't got time for them at times. Sometimes it might come a time I might have time today. Sometimes I ain't gonna have time today. So anyway, this is important. So Leo, this is definitely important. If you felt like you got done dirty, it's something about doing this work is important. So if you, let's just say you're the dark side of the situation. If you did something and you know it won't right according to your Leo energy. I mean, really, all of us should think like that, respectfully, just in case. So, this is what you call the just in case petition. This is what we're going to call that, the just in case petition. We're going to write that down. It's definitely me. Somebody, you try to be fun. All right. So the just in case petition. And this one, going to the book of Timothy, because something about the street rat and the switcheroo. Let me show you this image. This is important. I need y'all to see this image because this is important. I don't even know if y'all seen this movie. NIMS stands for National Institution for Mental Health. It's just the M and the etymology. So I'm gonna just show it to you. Here it is. I need y'all to see this for real. This is important. This so this right here. I don't have y'all seen this movie? What does the rat look like? And then it got a red nose. She gonna shake it like a red nose. Like a red nose. So look at that. NIMH. And then this entity here, look at the crow. Do you see a lot of black birds? Look at the gem, it's red. Definitely if you have a birthstone and it's attributed to red, or you like this color, this is like sacrificial, but red is also endurance of strength to be the sacrifice at times. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to die or something like that. Look at it differently. Perspective. Think positive at all times. So this entity, this woman, this rat woman here, has three kids. So let me show you what I was reading based off of the reading for Leo today. This right here. Let me highlight it. This says one night Sadeera cast a spell on all over Agrabah. The next morning, everyone's memories have been rearranged so that Sadeera is the princess and Jasmine is the street rat. Damn, you got a son that's a Leo? Yeah, it is a lot of amazing messages in that film. Like, I love that movie. Some people said it was like bad for kids or something like that, but only because of it's deep, y'all. So however, seeing that Jasmine's pet tiger Raja is ready to attack her, Sadeera, as well as Iago, remember the bird, and Abu's behavior, because they didn't like her ass neither, Sadeera realizes the spell doesn't work on animals. Now the animals must find Jasmine, bring her home, and bring things back to normal. So let's go back here. When you see Series of the NIM, let me type something else in here. National institution for mental health. Do you see that? Do you see that? Why do first of all, why do a lot of women get called crazy? I'll wait. We talk about the men prison. How many algorithmic stories have we seen about women in prison and why they're there and getting the justice as men do? Of he didn't rape you. It's been like 10 years. He lost 10 years of his life. Well, she didn't do certain shit because she's the sacrifice. Y'all need to wake up. So is Jesus a woman? Hmm? Or let's just say this: Jesus is what's inside of the woman. And according to what's inside of the woman will be according to how the man treats the woman. So, fellas, Nas told y'all ass best. Hold on, because some of y'all need reassurance. That came out in 2012. Life is good. Remember Drake and what's his name? Wiz, what's his no Future? Excuse me. They both made a song called "Life Is Good." This is I love that joint too. Ain't even gonna lie. I like this joint too. What up, Nas? So if that's the case, y'all look at hip hop differently. The dirty claw of patriarchy still trying to control. Exactly. Like, and it's not that we don't hear what men are saying, but to use us as a sacrifice as if they did not have something to do with a lot of things either is the problem. So if her husband is a gangster, can't be mad. I'll love him. Why would he say that? Y'all gotta go listen to this song. You might not like rap, but all rap ain't crazy. Shout out to Nas. So they Cole, what up? I can see why you. I mean, this man. Listen. If you know, you know. You don't, you don't. I'm here to wake you up. I had a TikTok video about this and pictures and images, and they shadow banned my TikTok. I kept moving. I knew what the fuck I was doing. I ain't got time for y'all stupid ass shit. I love my father. I know my family needs help. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm gonna get up, roll these, and I'm gonna show them what I got. So let's go. So let me make this clear before we get into the reading. A lot of my videos is long, but that's usually because I be trying to show and do things in a way where people can take what I do serious. Because something ain't right, I be trying to tell people like I'm not saying I don't need help, but don't be acting like you don't need no fucking help. Don't come for me and your ass ain't even trying to hear what I'm saying. Like the reason why I am the way I am anyway is because I listen. In order for to be a good student and to form into your mastery mode, you must listen. You might not like the shit. I mean, how many times we all been there? I didn't like what I was being told, but it damn sure made me who I am today. Somebody might have called you out for some shit. It happens to everybody at some point. What I will say is I know how to transmute it now, so I don't feel ashamed about shit, even if you did. Better be careful. And I'm not in the game to make somebody look bad and snitch and tell. I'm gonna show you what your ass should have did because you incompetent. Now, let's go back to the factors. So, if you, long story short, if you need to do a petition to your ancestors to send to the chain of command, first of all, you need to write this out. You need to write this out either in blue, purple, or red. It depends on your situation. Blue It will be more calming. You're not trying to argue. So you might want to do certain words in blue, certain words in red, certain words in black, certain words in, I mean, they got gel pens, yellow. You might want to do it with a Sharpie. I don't care how you write it. I don't care how you do it. But learn colors too, because we learn in school arts and crafts. We know abstract colors, we know contrast colors. Some of y'all, it just may be business to you. It's black and white. Hey, look, however you feel, but understand if it's business, these Orishas, ancestors, ascended masters, spiritual guides, and team of people who have these backings, they mean business too. So I'm about the hurt line. I don't think you want to do that if you're not for real. So I guess if you mean business, you got to really know your ass is innocent. So I wouldn't be doing black and white unless you know I have a for sure chance of having a good argument. You might lose, but even then it will be remembered that certain things you did do, certain things you didn't do, or whatever that is. So be careful with the black and white. Colors matter. It's seeing, it's beautiful, it's luminous, but also be honest. Be honest. It's just you and nobody else can see. So ain't no sense of lying in your stuff, okay? This is why we're doing Leo first. Ain't no sense of lying in your stuff. So blue is calming, sensual, and it sends in money. So you might feel like something belongs to you. You want to check the details on it. You created this. They might have been using it for that. I'm not focusing on that spirit or however you might write it. Ancestors, spiritual guides, and team. You got to have three: ancestors, spiritual guides, and team. So the team is usually the people who are in the know, who's been watching and know what you have and have not done. So they will have to, do their work too, because even if they don't like you, they better do something because you working. You doing what you got to do. So the spiritual guides are whomever has been watching. You might say Jesus Christ. You might say your great grandma from back, and you know because these numbers pop up. It's whatever that is. Put them in there. It's just like a document in court. Everybody, no legal advice, but you got to put whose name in there. Everybody who's involved. You might not know everybody that's involved. That's why, 3 is a powerful number. Ancestors, spiritual guides, and team. Because for a lot of you don't do Orisha work. So that's why ancestors, spiritual guides, and team. So your ancestors are the spiritual guide because 9 times out of 10 they have an angel. This is where Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Chamuel, Manuel. Really, a lot of people have ran into different kind. Somebody you might have had some kind of revelation that we don't know about, and there's this new angel involved. You might, so include yourself, because you were saying you were an earth angel. So you got to let that be known in the document then, because they're going to, that you got to put that in the document. I don't see why you shouldn't, because in order for you to know that, for some reason, you got to be an earth angel. Whether you a man or a woman, by the way. I'm just trying to help out. So, in closing, that's how you would do it. Blue is calming, sensual. It can also bring in abundance. That's why I always write with blue pen. Blue is like that color. I remember I was doing my nails. I was blue, blue, blue. I'm gonna get back on my blue, but yeah. Green is more sensual, calming, but in a nature form. So if you have been getting sign synchronicity from nature, when you write certain words, maybe you want to say, let's just say for some strange reason, you might say in your document for some reason the nature of things. Put that in green. You might have to put quotations around that mug. Get back in the studious form. We learned things in school. We have to do things outside of that practice. You know, you might have to write a letter to your governor. You might like these things matter because you know they got to stay on their studiousness as well when it comes to forms of writing and whatnot. I mean, they might have to get an interpreter. Say like you want to write something in a different language because you know that ancestors speak this language. That's also a form of respect. So get very creative. You're powerful. You're wonderful. You got that great mind of yours. You gotten this far in life. I don't see why. Because somebody you might, they might speak different language. So say like you know that somebody does certain things, maybe with the Haiti kind of replicas of things. So crayon, you might have to write something in crayon, like for real. Like just be like very creative. Like you gotta get out there. So in this sense, if you want to be more grown up about it, just learn the language. You might say something like, um, you might want to say what happened. Let's see. Let's see a date and time. I gotta give you an example. So you might want to do something like something that happened in the morning, like you had a bad dream and you didn't know you got hurt, and you did. So let's say, so you might want to say something like "mwen" or "mwen" in Creole means I, and you will say, you know, you're hurt basically. So you would use certain words like knowing the wording is so important. So maybe it happened today. So Jodzia today. So it's something like just learning these things like Espanol, like Arabian, Arabic, uh, French. You might have to do these things. Like it's okay to do these things. I don't see why the fuck you can't. Cause I got a question, like why they can't do that. What you mean that's fucked up? No, what's fucked up is what your ass did. Let's talk about it. And then I'm that type. I done seen you, so I don't even know. Shut up. I'm sorry. I'm mean. I'm mean for the right reason. So yeah, you're gonna have to colors matter. Let's put that down there. So what do we talk about? Ochosi is the Orisha of food. Some about fools as well. So maybe you went to the bathroom and you noticed, okay, what the world? This don't look right. Whatever what you saw in the toilet. So, and it says, he is the spirit of food because it is he who provides food. He's associated with lightness, wisdom, craftiness in the hunt. He is the Orisha of contemplation, loving the arts and beautiful things. So even when you do this, when you get the confirmation, so this is how you know you got confirmation. So you got to do it 3 days for some. I'm gonna talk to the 7 day people because obviously 3 day people you get it to a T. 7 day people you never did no shit like this. Like what in the hell, huh? Let's back up. So, what ancestor first? Rule number one: what ancestor? This is just a question form. I'm just gonna say it in a way. All the steps. Let's recap it to for those. Tam, Fugi, the Bhutani, whichever one you want to call me. I never did this. Can you recap that? All right. So, what ancestor that is passed away that you knew growing up? One, it may be more than one. That's okay. Two, what signs and synchronicities do you catch of how you know they are there. This is okay. If you can't answer that question, or I don't know, well, this is what the 7 day thing, whatever you're going to invoke, is about. So you need to learn about that ancestor the whole 7 days. Pick one. I would say if you got at least three, you know how we might do petition letters for like, hey, I want this job. Well, what's your 3 references? I use the book of Job for some of you, chapter 8, verse 14, because obviously some type of web spider thing is going on. You'll see about that when you go look Job chapter 8, 14. This is me speaking to those like, look, I don't know about all that. Can you kind of, and some of you just want to learn because you literally don't know about that, or you might like the way I do, and you actually got your own way. That's fine too. I don't care. So, um, what ancestor you knew, at least 3 could help. That is dad that knew you, or your mama, or your daddy, or their parents. Like at least that. At least that. Grandma, they knew grandma at least. Maybe you didn't. So grandma would still be a great source. Maybe grandma's still living. Maybe grandfather's still living. Maybe not. You know, I just want to get to the basis of the how for you and what and the details. So say like you didn't know them, but somebody in your family knew them. You need to go like, what was it like growing up with da da da, with whoever they are? You're gonna ask the person who knew them, because you will have to let them know, I am the daughter of, I am the son of, I am the cousin of, I am the nephew, the niece, the whatever. Because a lot of people be lying at this bitch talking about they family member to so and so. So this is what's going, a lot of shit gonna go down, okay? But you please put that you need to be protected, protect your space, boundaries, and aspirations of this hopeful intention. Because we would say it's a form of a petition, a petition, but it's an intention because your intentions matter. So that is what you need to do for the whole 7 days. Like, be very purposeful. I'm not gonna do this. It's a habit that you like. I'm not gonna do this. Like, people might think, oh, you know, you always live, you do this, so I might be MIA for a reason. Everybody like, damn, where Fuji at? Working. So, and sometimes I might be up here, but I ain't gonna say nothing about what I got going on. Like, that's a form of not saying nothing. You do, because I do work. I can't just not show up. So that's a little difficult. But if I have to do that, because I'm real serious about what I gotta do, I'm gonna do it. So be serious. That's the next thing. So that's it. Now, when you get these confirmations in the days that you will now, don't deny. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to get you ready. But it's all up to what you give up. That's going to be for your benefit. You can go back to it if you like to. It depends on what, you might not want to go back to it, because then you probably gonna get a confirmation that you shouldn't, or that you need to do work on. I don't need to be dealing with this. I don't need to do that, or go to this place, or if I go to this place, I need to pray, whatever, before you go. One of my family names is Heard. So Heard. Is that why people always think of? Oh wow. I mean, that might have something to do with it. You might want to write that down then. I mean, be humorous too. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, they like a good laugh. You don't think people laugh when we do certain things? Like, what the world are you doing? Last laugh goes to the one putting in the work. So, that might be significant. Hey, write it down. That's for you then. Damn. Hey, at least you made a funny out of it. Hey, some people, they little uptight. Don't be uptight when doing this. Relax. You might need to do a spiritual bath or something. Um, but to work on that, my people, how and what? Or some of y'all, you want to know how because your ass actually know how. You just don't know how I do. I'm not telling you this is how I do. By the way, I'm trying to help somebody else because it's about them. Stop being nosy. So anyway, uh, how I do, you will never know. I'm sorry. You might see something, but you don't know how I did it. Anyway, don't let them know shit. I'm sorry. So, not sorry. Your intentions must be set. Focus on color. Now, after your 7 days, that's when you can do what you do. So, my people, even the 3 days, that's when you can do what you do. Actually, I just want to make that perfectly clear. After your thing, so while you're doing your thing, you need to be writing notes on that. So, be very attentive. Like maybe you went outside and saw this bird and how it flew and it was weird to you. Write that down. Uh, it just started freaking raining and I'm walking. What is up with that? Write that down. Somebody came to you and they gave you, I don't know, a piece of candy. Like, I don't know, people do shit. Write that down. You might not want to eat it. I don't know, but they gave it to you. Well, damn, they gave me a butterscotch. What the hell? They just gave it to me. Or somebody, you got kids and they all of a sudden, hey, how are you doing today? And they talk to you and then they see, oh, you have children. Well, would y'all like a snack? Would y'all like $1? Write that down. Listen, this is going to be, you're going to start noticing things you didn't notice before. That's for sure. So after that, that's when it's safe to do this. After the fact. It's about AD. Unfortunately, so let's just know for a fact we ain't got to do that. That's why in my Divine Goodness Advocacy Ad Ministries, I put the AD. Because our old self is gone. We're not focused on that. People want to bring up something that's like so BC. Somebody, you gonna need a BC because that's a headache. Like you want to know everything. Like come on, that's why it's there. There. I mean, at times you might have to go back, but don't stay there. I wouldn't want to stay there when I could have a lovely relationship with someone. They just had a rough life. You never know. It change is good. Change can be bad too. So going back to see what is nothing wrong with that. Now trying to be funny with it, a lot of y'all gonna realize some people they ain't here to play with you. And these is their ancestors and whoever they invoke. And a lot of times, some people they say they don't do anything. Well, okay, I guess this video ain't for you because the we that do, we don't give a damn. All right. At the end of the day, we're not gonna judge you because you don't do shit. That's like us talking shit because you don't do anything. That's weird. That's like okay. I mean, you do something. You went to school, didn't you? You got that little professional job with your little damn suit on, don't you? You do something, and even they getting in trouble for white collar crime. So what are you talking about? Alright, don't worry. I will do a presentation on the Achosi food replicas and the petitions. Like when it comes to this situation, so everybody check your Leo spots, house, what's in it. I'm gonna just be open and honest with y'all. My Leo house has Gemini in it. Something about growing up for childish things because some kind of Gemini house has Leo in it. They might have did things differently than I did, and I realized that. So whatever's in your Leo house, say like it is Aquarius, you might have someone who is using their Aquarius house because it has Leo in it, but you have your Leo house and it has Aquarius in it. Something about opposites attract. It could be for good or bad. So always, according to the energy. So for this Achosi and all this stuff, y'all focus on your Leo spots and what is in the Leo house. I'll write that down because I'm gonna do a whole. I gotta do a presentation on that because somebody you need the CC. Something about CNAs, LPNs, RNs, RNA, DNA. Put that down there. So Leo house and whatever's in it. I'm a Leo Venus. Came from the heart. I meant it. And then let's see, any placements could be significant. Alright, let's get into this reading though. That's the fun part. So we got joy at the bottom in reverse. Something about the baby. Baby, you know I really wanna love you. Oh baby, baby. Something about number 16. We got number 17 right here. And then look what we got. Intuition with a baby. Something about that. I don't mean to go Presley, but you know, something about the duck. Alright, Queen Nandy. Intuition. We'll put that there. Dang, Queen Nandy been making her entrance every time I use this deck. What's up, girl? They're gonna protect this reading. Alright, so let's go. Over river through the woods to my grandma's house. The best place to go. To start off with. Cause your stuff, Leo, it got something to do with your longevity, what you seen, what you about to, get ready for. Cause you was ready for this, man. Girl. Everybody check your Leo spots and placements. Somebody, you was in training, that's all. It was a form of your training. I don't know what you was learning. I don't know. It might fuck around, get picked up in here. I want to just ask for protection of your energy because you got vamps. Intuition. We got babies. It's something about baby mama, baby daddy, the father of the children, the mother of the children. It gets, oh man, that might be it then. I mean, jazz and Aladdin, the boom boom and the bang bang. We never seen them have no kids though. Have y'all? I never seen no episode, no movie. I guess the animals, the bird, the monkey, the tiger. I don't know. It's something like Never Never Land. Never will I ever. But we got kids. I don't know. Alright, so maybe y'all want a ranch of animals, like a horse ranch. Yeah, a lot of y'all got a lot of things you want. I don't see why not. Go to your local agriculture plot. Something about a ranch. Maybe some salad. A lot of y'all, it's gonna result you to eating some salad. Like you might. I mean, they got food. Yeah, something about food. You see that food on the head right there? Chelsea. So y'all was in training, like, no, you can't have that. You gotta go work out. Or no, you can't go smoke. Put that damn cigarette pack down. Or you're not supposed to be smoking weed. I told you to quit that last year. It's some shit. Somebody who was doing the work. Good job. Others, you doing improvements. Good job. Some of you might be a little, falling by the wayside. Look, not everyone's addictions and things, is like others. It might be easy for some people to quit or go cold turkey than others, or something like that. It might have been something about Thanksgiving, taking, giving. Yeah, the new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Leo, confidence is your key to success. Those two moons was on 8/16/23. Please focus on what happened that day because the 16th is coming up. So the new moon in Leo passed. I don't know which one you chose to do. Some of you are going to be chose to have confidence somewhere. And the other side, you took something. I don't know if it was for you to take. Maybe you thought you could handle something. You need some help. It's perspective too. So let's go. What's the energy for I say the word is joy right there. Colors matter. What's the color? What's the thing, Grand? Okay, we got names in reverse. Does somebody not know who their baby daddy is or baby mama got some mess going on? Or is it spiritual? Like you can choose who you want? I don't know. Spiritual babies. We got names here, Joy in reverse. It came out in reverse too. Like, so Martha, Kevin, Fryer, Gary, Slim Jim. You might have been eating Slim Jims. You got cravings. Slim. You might be a little slim, with a little trim. Jim. Something about Gemini's. Jules. Um, Ashley. It's okay. Jules. Remember the part in Aladdin, the movie, when they went into the mouth? Something about the lamp only touched the lamp, and the Abu touched the jewel. But then you have the part. Let's get studious. Who knows about Abu Bakari the third, and then Mansa Musa the brother? Abu Bakari was given assets from the father. He got his name from the father, Mansa Musa the brother. So something about Obatala and what's his brother name? Olodua. Somebody was more successful, the other one wasn't. It's something about life swapping and stuff like that that could be significant. So anyway, fellas, you might feel like, I mean, those, Orishas is just energy, but it's perceived that Obatala and Olodua are men. So something about Osun, Olodua, and Obatala. Something about their story. So I don't know if there is a story. That should definitely be researched. I'll look into that. So anyway, something about the names or something, and something about imbecile. You touched the forbidden treasure. Now you will see nothing. Something about the light of day. When we got the sun. Something about, oh my God. It's in reverse. Something about something about they might be in sorrow actually, or whatever that is, or that's what happened. Some about somebody done touched their stuff. They might have been very masculine about it. It sounds like a baby, or somebody feels like something belongs to them. But it's perspective. Like it depends on how somebody else feel. It's that. So anyway, Jimmy could be significant. Some of our friends are there to help you. And Ed, and Eddie, one of the characters is Jimmy. He sang this song. He put a big heart in the center of the cul-de-sac. The neighborhood could be significant. A big heart in the neighborhood. You're a great community activist in your neighborhood. All right. So friends are there to help you when you stomp your toe and it hurts to know. Friends are there to help you. We got public speaker. That's anybody that can obviously talk. You don't mind talking. Jones could be significant. Small fry, yellow. Somebody you might need to lay off the French fries. Somebody short. Oh, the word more could be significant, like someone's attribute of self and essence, who they are, or the last name Moore, maybe a county. I don't know. Moore or Mour, different ways and none about that. So we have May, Mae, maybe last May, don't know the exact day. Leo, I told you something about that. Leo placements, houses thereof for this reading may resonate. I would say that's for everybody. Boykin, so King Tut, something about Sagittarius. Go ahead now. Rena, yeah. So we got names coming out in reverse for that energy. Yellow too. So Satira, something about seed, something about Sat. What's her name in this context? They did the life swapping thing. Some life swapping shit happened. That's just period. Again, Severa cast a spell over all Agrabah. The next morning, everyone's memory was rearranged so that Sadira is the prince. Something about Sadira is the princess because of this life swapping thing, but Jasmine got turned into the street rat. This is definitely a life swapping problem. Something about be confident in what you know about yourself. Some things are just perspective. You're there to also help them. Maybe they feel like, you're not gonna help them. It could be them biting the hand that was trying to feed their ass. Like some people, you do shit and you got some explaining to do because somebody was actually trying to help you. So anyway, a sybil makes and takes. Yeah, this energy here. Something about somebody took something, so y'all had to go in trainer mode. Something about getting rid of things, fresh eating, maybe not eating at all, making sure somebody else can eat. That's significant. Worrying about your kids, you might not have had enough, nourishment, but at least they good. You can handle it. You'll just suffer, but through the suffering, you gain strength, new abilities. You never know. Might have been by some water recently. Something about trains. Maybe you got a child that likes trains. Something about a train might be live. You might live by one. You hear a lot of the noise or something like it's confirmationable. So in your petitions and things that you would do because of this goddess here, Satira, which is kind of similar to the name Sadira. Everybody feels like they're in training for something. I don't know. Everybody gives and takes, first of all. A sybil makes and takes responsibilities as an oracle and or prophetess. Something about a chiefess. In law, she is a mediator. So someone's a medium and stuff. This was your training. This was your training. This is what you was doing. Something like it. Or somebody, this is what they said. They got a different way about it. We're going to leave that there. Something about the new moon in Virgo for that energy. So definitely everybody with the Leo spots and what's in it, whether you just have one Leo spot, two, I don't care. It's something about what did you do? What did you give more than you took? Remember that song? You gotta give a little more than you take. It's something about when Moses, not Moses, but Joseph, he was taken away into slavery, and it was for a bigger purpose. And then came out on top. But he, even his woman helped him realize letting go certain things with family is important. You know, a little bit of a hate in his heart, but knowing this is what the powerful woman should be. I'm no need to hear the powerful woman. That's what it should be. Helping the man realize to, look differently at something and to get a different perspective. So, something about promises of body normalizing, maybe body shaming. Like maybe somebody you felt ashamed of your body or something about what you did with your body. You feel ashamed. You might want to, maybe this is a form of people wanting a new body. There's all kinds of reasons why people transform, transgenderize. Maybe somebody you want to improve your body. This is about body improvement, the function of it, doing what you do with it, what you did with it, and the reflections of it and the outcome. So you need to fast and get some sea moss. Maybe a lot of you heard about sea moss, took some sea moss at one point in time. Something about intuition, Queen Nandi, and this baby here. So somebody, the sea moss could definitely be that, because that's funny. I say y'all, the word joy in reverse with Queen Nandi, intuition, they both got yellow, but they both have kids there. Somebody, you can restore your yoni. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's something about yeah. Ooh, let me make this make sense. You gotta see this picture though. That's the only way. That's why pictures are important. Y'all mad at some damn cards. So look at that. The sun, babies, perspective, intuition, like a yoni, don't it? Or they would say, respectfully, yeah, get that thing straight. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you goody goody. It's about go down, get it right, get it tight. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. I don't know. I don't want to say it. So we definitely gonna use these, man. When do I not use these? All right. So thank you, Grandma. Overall, ina jai. It's time to look at other options and perspectives. Hey, we on point. Hey, I like it. You are no longer a teacher, you're an educator is in reverse. So a lot of you are a teacher and some of you are an educator. There's a difference. An educator is someone they've been there, they done that. I ain't gotta do all that. So it's about doing the work. Somebody might need to do something still while somebody else gets to move on and move ahead. We've been there, we've seen it happen. Like remember school, you might have had to repeat a class. Some of you never had to do that. Maybe you saw somebody had to do that. It doesn't matter. It could be where you might have had to tutor somebody, or you might have had to get tutoring, or somebody. It could be about your children, whether they are going to move on to this grade, held back. Maybe it's something about they are best in this kind of situation than that situation. Some people, it's about being honest, because somebody was attacking someone's family foundation. I'm picking that energy up. Somebody gonna have to apologize or get left behind. Somebody, be careful about offerings that you take, because if somebody did this to you and you're in your trainer mode, especially if you're a woman and you got kids, you don't need to take their offering because you all that by yourself. Like, I mean, I get you. You might be at a point like, I really want to take that offering, but when I say, when you do the work, you can do. Oh my God, you can do it yourself. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you don't need them. I'm sorry, especially not sorry if they responsible. Logically, practically, because everybody, oh, that's your spell work. How can you just determine somebody, baby? I'm a guru. I already know. So anyway, talk to them. That's why they didn't want me to be a lawyer, but I'm still gonna be one. I'm gonna be better than that actually, since you want to take that from me. That's why that's why God got something else. So anyway, that was my little dreams. I still would do it, just to say, yeah, I did what I wanted to do, but God still got something better. Yeah, it's something about school for a lot of you, children, the school. You might be a little worried about what's going to happen in school, stuff like that might be on your mind. So we're gonna get down to the facts. The facts. Something about, it's about the kids. It's about the kids. I don't know who need to hear it. The kids, the kids, the kids. Something about make that way, pave that path for them. It's about the kids. Somebody, you got a big dream. It's about them seeing what needs to be done, where it is easy for them to feel like I can do it because so and so did it, or I see that they look just like me. We never had a melanated female president. We might have had one in the office. We never had a female president. Period. Um, period. So that could be significant to somebody. Election time. It's just what needs to be done about a lot of things too. Like your power, first of all, is way stronger than where somebody thinks you're going. Somebody, it's way powerful than that. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but no, we not about to just settle. You feel me? We doing too much fucking hard work to be stopping at a certain spot. All right, let's see. What's with this life swapping thing? What's the energy about it? So it's about sex. Yeah, I mean babies, the yoni. Let's talk about it. Somebody might have not have liked your gift, so they try to taint it. They didn't like you can make divine babies. They didn't like that shit, so they try to take your power for some of y'all. Yeah, elderberry sambucus. They probably, this is in reverse. They didn't know that you was all somebody. You was an actual, damn. See, and now look at this. Look at what happened. I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. See what they got their ass into. I don't know what you about to say no to and yes to, but I will give you the best abundance and affirmations of knowing what that should be. Cause somebody, I don't even know what the hell they thought they was doing. Somebody just focus on who likes your gift. Like, cause why would they? Yeah. So something about your childhood was fucked up. You know. Yeah, pave the way for the kids. It's something about it. Cause because everybody wants to talk about the kids. Like, for example, men have been trying to be funny with me and women, especially men, because my children's father, he has the kids, but they don't want to look at what happened. So, okay, when I go where I need to be and I be where I am, then you'll know. And you ain't got no choice but to respect me. So thank you for trying to thank you showing off, or you was gonna make me feel bad. Absolutely not. Somebody use that as a goddamn power tool. Motherfucker, they be. I swear they be tripping. What universe is fitting for me? It might be in here. Stay tuned. So we got celebrity overnight. Somebody, a celebrity like you. Period. Like, so I don't know what's going to happen. Somebody want to be your woman is in reverse. Had to make a store run for that good. Blunt, harsh expression. Euphemism. Some say euphemism. This euphemism. This word was in Aquarius' Hand of Esau messages. Allows us to discuss sensitive topics in a minimally discomforting way. Yeah, something, maybe a celebrity gonna tell you some shit. It might be a little uncomfortable. They might be trying to tell you something about them. And that's okay. Like, everybody has their, situation. I would just ask you to have a heart about what they're gonna say. And I would definitely say keep this to yourself. This is in reverse. It's just they gonna be straight to the point though. It just sounds like you don't need to be saying this to a lot of people. Somebody. All right. Something about no is in reverse. Loudly is upright. And wall against my face, I love it rough. See, something ain't right off the gate. Like, they might tell you something that's just fucked up. Something about no. Or something about you might be saying no to them. You might have to be very loud with it, because I don't know if you want to accept what they about to lay down. Somebody, it is both ways, because you gonna have some that like you, and then some they don't. Some they don't. You gotta know. You're gonna know the difference. I would say whoever's gonna come to you about real shit, it just sounds like they real with it. It might have something to do with them having a relationship with an Aries or a Libra, or these are heavy aspected individuals and they're another sign. But just listen to them. Like, something about just listen to them. I don't know. Because some of y'all, you so damn bad, you actually was being watched by celebrities. Let me see. All right, what's the next one? I'm gonna at least pull 6 of these. Well, 7. Okay, so we got 2 at the same time. The water sign sync of the mild predictions are very significant. We got Capricorn in reverse. A Capricorn or a Cancer, you need to watch the damn Cinco de Mayo predictions for the water signs only. Something about one night only. What the fuck? One night only. One night only. That's all I have to spare. One night only. Let's not pretend to care. One night only. Something about come on, big baby, come on. We only have till dawn. The fuck going on? Something about that one I know was in reverse. Something about it's on. Woo! Are y'all gonna woo? Be careful. You might have to say no. Is something gonna be so irresistible? Or they gonna put you in a situation? What the fuck happened? Never mind. Just take that shit. It might have happened to somebody. So anyway, we got water sign Cinco de Mayo predictions. Scorpio got and then we got Scorpio reverse right here. Scorpio got Pedro y Pablo around hermanos. Something about a bitch. This was involving a wife, two dudes, and something about what their wife was up to. or something about a play wife and the real wife. They might fuck around and pick the one that they should have picked or some shit like that. I don't know what they gonna do. They might say deuces. I don't know. Is that so? Cancer. Yours was Las Grimas. These are songs by Los Tigres del Norte, by the way. Muchas gracias, Los Tigres del Norte, for that work of art. So Cancer, and then we got Capricorn in reverse, and that's Cancer energy. So Cancer, you might need to look at that because of something financial there. Because you got Las Grimas, fears, and in parentheses, Hernancia de Familia, family inheritance. All right, so Capricorn, just in case, that was cartas abiertas, open letter. So you might have to. It might be a letter you needed to get and you ain't get it. Cancer, or Cancer should have gave you some kind of. Maybe they was giving you hints. I don't know. It's something like that. Maybe a Scorpio, Cancer, and a Pisces, Capricorn was giving hints about the water sign Cinco de Mayo predictions, what they feel it was, what they think it is, or whatever it is. Something about a cross. So might have been trying to sacrifice you, or you got sacrificial water. Something about cooling water straight from grandma's well. Something about your grandma's hands, something like that. Worked with you well. A lot of you work with your grandma, got your grandma's work in your hands or something like that. Or somebody you remind them of their grandma, old school with the shit, just young. Alright, so Pisces got Jefe de Jefe, boss of bosses. Yeah, somebody you gonna meet somebody. That's just period. But I think I just want to give you a heads up. If it's anything like this, you need to be careful because somebody is a hater. But somebody they really gonna tell you the what's up. Like, I mean, you might look at it as a setup. Everything's an opportunity. Um, it's definitely some kind of sexual energy. So I would say be careful. Um, you might not want to fuck around. You might feel like that ain't where you need to be. I don't know. That's up to you right there. So Libra, it got un dia a la vez, one day at a time. Somebody should have took their time with this. That's your wife now, cuz I mean you should have took your time or some shit. Somebody they went out, took trips, eating and shit. Somebody they might have thought you was in your hating energy. Capricorn is in reverse about it. It's something like what has to be said about this. Damn. See, somebody they trying to life swap with you because they know they tried. They thought by being with who that you was, I guess, attracting would stop it, or maybe they knew this person longer than you, and they felt like who was you to come in here and da 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 da, and they just, oh Lord, something about family. That's in reverse. Somebody, you got some family members who did you wrong, some didn't. So please understand that. Some family may not know that their energy is being manipulated and pulled and all that. So just understand that not everybody understand that. Yeah, cut cords with people, anyone who blames you and never looks at themselves. A lot of y'all, that's kind of what it is going to lead to. Something about what you want and what you don't want. That's in reverse. And look what's here. Don't. Damn. Yeah, what you want and what you don't want. So be careful. Maybe a family member might scare you. But see, they're also manipulating energy too. A lot of y'all, you need to cleanse your energy from that. Because they're like fearful of change or the unknown or some shit. I mean, they should have been trying to be with you, work with you then. It sounded like they was hating and didn't want you to advance, and look at you now. Alright, so damn. Leo, you in here in reverse in your own reading. Something about, yeah, they did that shit to me and I want to get them niggas for it. So you looking at somebody though. That might be why you in reverse. Something about they look good, I've been seeing, they changing and I like that. Anyway, it got real between us real quick, so I pulled back. Still my baby, fuck everybody. So what the fuck you staring? Anyway, I want to be next to you in the bed. I want to be next to you in the bed, holding you. That's in reverse. Why? Cause that ass and them titties or some shit. Or my God, she saw that body, them abs. She saw you took so and so out on a date. Like she want to see, like why I can't go out with you. They told me to leave you alone. I don't want to. Like yo, I swear, somebody you got a Leo looking at you. Somebody you know more about that than I do. I'm gonna mind my business, but there it is. What's the top? Something about the Aries. I said something about Aries energy up in here. What the fuck going on, man? We got Capricorn, Leo in reverse, something about Cancer for the Capricorn energy in reverse. Leo, that's Aquarius. So some of y'all, this celebrity could be heavy aspect of Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, or that's their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. North Node, South Node, Fortune is one of them. One of these. We got Aries upright. We got Aries upright. Do your study and you gonna know who it is. Okay, sex with Virgo is out here. Okay, some manipulation happened with a Virgo. Somebody they want to feed you. I don't know. We we just be messing around. That's it. That's in reverse. This is a lot of sexual energy. Something sexual happens. Someone's a sex incubus, succubus, or some shit. This just sounds like somebody they got you with that. And, oh nah nah, look what you done started. Oh nah nah nah. Now they want you to go party with them, and then have a drink or something. Somebody's jealous. Like I told you, you need to be careful. That's what I'm saying. Confirmation is the damn key to your success. Fuck a confidence. You confident. We get that. Hell, that was explained yesterday. It's something about somebody jealous and it is a celebrity. Sorry, they jealous. They trying to hide that they ain't. So when you're mad, it's sexy, but I'll calm all that down. They might be very vicious with somebody they like you and they hate you. That's weird. And they fucking hold on. How are you living a life of luxuries? Obviously, it ain't all that then. And the collective might not be living like you can go in the store and buy the whole store if you wanted to, and you over here so it must not be all that then. Something about moving on, having a good life. Something about taking a trip to an island. Some of y'all, that's exactly what's gonna happen. You be like, I don't know. Something about they gonna try to woo you. Something about nah, you gonna move the fuck around, and then the Most High gonna give you a little treat, and you gonna be able to go your ass out somewhere. That's how I feel it's gonna happen right there. Look at that, $250 at least in reverse. Some of y'all, it's probably because it's probably like 250,000. Hell, 2,500 could be significant. Play around with the numbers. Shit. It's in reverse. It's about, I don't want them to know. Because they was playing. So sex with Sagittarius. Somebody, maybe a Sag want to give you something. But I don't know what the cost may be. They the ones was playing? Damn. Or they wanna give you something because of like what you've been through. I don't know if they're the fault of why you went through what you went through, but they get it. It's something about learning lessons, philosophical travel. That's that Sagittarius energy. This might be where that little, hey, I'm gonna give you something, and you can do what you like with it. Just have a good time. Be you. It's beautiful, and remember somebody cares. Like something about they was wrong about you. Something about they want forgiveness. That's what that is. I don't know if y'all want to take that because somebody was running their mouth. Something about they was giving offerings, telling people to run errands. They might have something about making sacrifices. Now this could be a form of them trying to work something out for you, or trying to doubt you. It depends. Something about Gemini, that's their energy in reverse. I don't know if they was playing, that's your twin. I don't know. Something about they was in their mother lessons energy. They was learning. Alright, that's it. What's the last one? Hold up. We got two. Somebody you might want to try and go to. You might want a clothing store. I don't know where this came from, but clothing stores. You might run into somebody at at a clothing store. Something about designers, logos, and you got the word try. You might want to try a logo. You might want to try merch. You might want to try. Yeah, somebody got a different idea. When you're mad, there it goes again. When you're mad, it's sexy, but I'll calm all that down. Moving on, having a good life, take a trip to an island. This might be what y'all gonna do with y'all stuff. You're gonna do something way different. It's like you're gonna step your game up for real, for real. Something about sex with a Taurus in reverse, manipulation with a Taurus. When you see that, that could be what it is in the actual sex, making moves and stuff with that sign, not necessarily sex. Book a reading with legal services in reverse. That might have been what they was doing because they thought they was gonna hit the jackpot. I'm sorry, I affirm that. Something about wrap your legs around me. They do somebody they be doing work, education and all. You are gifted, so if you got education, they thought, oh, so you think you smart, oh, you think you all that. Look at that, damn Taurus in reverse. I'm trying to tell you, nah, it was a Taurus. They keep hiding. Yeah, there's some Tauruses, it ain't for you. It's that one fucking it up for everybody. All right, boom, angel messages, and then we're gonna close it out with clarifying the angel message through tarot. We're not gonna pull the Moonology card because somebody I want it to be where they can't see you. Cause your moon sign is what you actually act in. I don't want to pull that. Do your nighttime work. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Do your nighttime work. Know your moon sign and your Lilith. Work on both of them. Learn about them philosophically, learning and stuff, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And why I said I ain't about to do that. Because I wouldn't use this. I didn't use this deck for a nice long time, but that's why we add in our moon sign. We have a light side, dark side. People, I don't know which side they see when they look at you. Something about what do you see when you look at me, that kind of thing. So for your angel messages for this reading, Aladdin in the cupboard. I am gonna be your genie, your jasmine, your everything. Hell, you might look at me as evil. Well, you in here. So held, sureness of soil, unseen help, support, and community. That's in reverse. Some of y'all, you didn't really know who to turn to after some shit like this. And it came out with open, but you were still open minded. Look at you. Yeah, I ain't pulling no moon cards for this. You got some spies. Hell no. That's confirmed. And they were jealous as hell. Some of y'all, how the fuck is somebody that got like they got status? How they jealous? Well, you'd be surprised. Anyway. Say yes, expand through the extremes of life, trust life. Cause life be lifing, but here you is. Look at you. Something about that sunshine. It ain't gone nowhere. Somebody just can't have it. Oh, somebody wants somebody to give them a baby or they want a baby. What is this? We got the child within. Somebody wants somebody to be their baby or they want to have a baby or they miss their baby. It's some kind of like flip it, switch it, whatever that is. Because intuition wise, it could be somebody wants you back. It could be you want a child back in a home because the child was taken from you. It can be, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Somebody feels like you don't deserve shit. But then when you fuck their ass up or they need you, see, karma a bitch. Because somebody, you can't do something to somebody who was in training, maybe was trying to learn about some stuff to get your family back on track. Somebody put you through something because they use you as a scapegoat. That's where that fake family energy came from. So they might know why somebody did something, but they lied to them. Something about they really jealous of your calling. So this is a person who knew you in your innocence. So yeah, it's something about sex, maybe manipulation of it. Yes, sex magic, sex work. It's all that in here. The first one that came out was let's talk about sex. Like this is crazy. Somebody thought that they was doing something right. They wrong. Somebody wants you to move on from helping somebody that realizes that. I think it's time for you to give them an opportunity, because that's where your forgiveness is. Because what's not changing is your position. You're giving them a chance. Don't give them your hand. Give them a chance. Don't you hear what I'm saying? We was talking about these Esau messages. Don't give them your hand. Give them a chance to show themselves. Like, well, let's see what you got. Sign here, sign there, dot there, initial there. Good. I'm gonna give you a copy of it in the morning. Some shit I don't know, cause somebody. But you give them fairness now. Allow them to show themselves. But I'm sorry, you gotta be. You gotta be. You can't. You can't allow that shit no more. But you gotta give them their freedom. You say you this divine being. Well, let's see. Let's see. All right. That's just how I feel. Cause some of y'all on the bullshit, and some of y'all you looking real good. You just somebody on that bullshit. Well, we're gonna talk about it. As we end the angel messages, plant yourself here is in reverse integration, embodiment, grounded action. Yeah, it's something about the new moon in Aries. Something about this Aries energy is upright. Somebody could be an Aries, like or did something. Somebody is probably upset with a Lilith and Aries. I am one. So we got Capricorn out here. That's one with horns too. So someone could be a Lilith in Scorpio, a Lilith in Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Libra. Cause something about they trying to say you ain't changed and all this shit or what you do, and that's it's like a crime to do something on your own. For like somebody that is weird. Like why would you want to do something on your own? It just shows that you don't like you're not gonna ask somebody every like 2 seconds for like $5. Like you know what I'm saying? Like why would you like first of all, that is silly. Somebody you retarded. Like, I'm sorry, Lord. No, that is the most dumbest thing in the world. Everybody got a Lilith. I don't care if you a nigga. You's a bitch if you inside there acting on that bull. My girl, you bitch too. You a Mitch. So boy, you could be a Mitch bitch. Somebody else, you a bitch Mitch. Oh my God. They definitely also special sauce. Ah! You look at I gotta use that. That's what we gonna do from now on. They expect, hold on, they not retarded, they're not slow. See, that's why I had to ask for forgiveness. I ain't right sometimes, y'all. We're gonna call it special sauce. That just lit me up. Like, goddamn, like that was funny. That was right on time too. Good deal. You saved me, cause I had to save myself first. That was wrong. I need a drink. Oh man. My bad. I didn't mean to say that. They said it better. Cause somebody they on that special sauce. Hold up. We gonna pin that. I didn't do right. Look at me. I swear, y'all. Look at me. You gotta put yourself in the forefront. Cause I was wrong as hell. Like that's why I asked for forgiveness. I said, "Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have said that." What? I just looked at the date. Oh no, somebody late. You better hurry your ass up. So anyway, yeah, you gotta hurry up. You got 17 days. I don't know who you is. That's not funny. I don't know what that's about. All right. That was definitely not. I didn't feel right. So anyway, yikes. Yeah, we gonna say special sauce. I'm sorry. Now I'm laughing again. Somebody, you might have that special sauce they want to dive in. Your ass better be careful. They trying to Now we're all alone. What the fuck? Hell no. Leo, run! We want the sauce. No. No. I'm screaming because Leo, they about to do something. No. My child asked me, why are you screaming? My door cracked so they could hear. Anyway, not really, but you know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I screamed again. So, my apologies. I ain't sorry. Yeah, something about your innocence, yo. Or some shit. What the fuck? There's a Leo running. The hell is they doing? Or did the Leo get done dirty and they just trying to hide this shit? Somebody don't hide that cookie. Divide that. The fuck is you doing? Something about somebody, if it's a Leo that you know, pay attention to the clothes they wear. It tells it all. Because they are hollering, they're screaming. Something about that reading I did, Elegua is screaming. Something about they need a sack. So, hell no. What the fuck? No. Like, this is Leo chick I know. Like, I really hope the best for her, but not after you try to beat me up. I'm gonna put you in this contract and we're gonna see what you got. Because I can't, hell no, I'm not doing that. Nope. I mean, we can talk, but you know, you got the sign right here, there, and everywhere. An initial right here, give me that copy. I'm gonna go give you 24 hours, come back and we can talk. Because hell no, sometimes you got to put their ass right where they left you. Hold on, you over there now. If I go over there, it look like I'm gonna get treated the same way you. I'm not saying it's gonna happen the same way, but you know, I'm looking. And I don't know if let's just say, you know, I don't mind taking risks, but you know, I got to have something in place where, you know, I have permission to take this risk here. But even then, I gotta see about some other shit because I don't know how the fuck deep this got. Hell, you over there. Hell, you tried to come for my ass. And I can't. It's a Leo woman, y'all. But you know, she's really talented. Like I thought like I looked at her as a great person. I loved her channel. She's a reader, and I really want to give her like I don't. I just want to give her good due diligence here, but at the same time, I'm not gonna act stupid. Like you kind of was being mean, and I don't know if now when I'm mean, I'm mean. So I don't know why anybody want to play over here. Like I am mean. Like you thought I was sweet. See, that's the problem right there. Sometimes you got the, you know, I got this other face. I got to show you. Anyway, yeah, I got another face. You don't like it. I didn't ask you to like it. I said respect it. Because I ain't lying to you. So, that's me though. Somebody gonna take me out of context. I don't give a fuck. Because I will whoop your ass. I don't care what your face looks like. Nasty looking ass face. Did you wash it this morning? You can't wash it. That face is forever. Oh man, nah, y'all gonna fuck around and get roasted. And I'm just so crazy. I'm just me. It's funny to me. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. Cause I don't know where to get new faces. You got to have that face for the rest of your life. Anyway, Leos can be gas. Yeah, they can ghastly, especially if they not being center of attention. Yes. Something about you gotta feed them and hold them and love them. They act like they a pet. You know what? Here, I made you egg roll and shrimp pork rye, and I even made macaroni and cheese. Here you go. I will come back and clean up your quarters. Like you gotta treat Leo like that. Like they on some, yeah. That's what I thought, motherfucker. Like that. That's them. Like, but I'm a Leo Venus. Don't let it come out from the heart. You gonna know. No, this is how you really do it. This is how you do it. Don't fuck around. I can dance for real with wolves and zombies and everybody. Don't do it. I would hate to show my ass because I'm not gonna do it because you said I want to see you do it. That's why you ain't gonna do shit. You're not gonna do shit. See, that's that taunting ass shit. Because if I fucking do it, I'm not gonna do it because you want me to do it because you got some shit in the back over there. I ain't stupid. I'm gonna do it when I need to do it. That's why I have a Leo Venus at the heart. I know when to do it. And honestly, then at that moment, I really don't want to do it. Like, this is that moment I know I don't want to do it, but when that moment when I know I gotta do it, damn, I don't want to do it. It's like walking into the mouth of the lion in the damn Aladdin. Like, you will never, I hope you can come out. You better hope a genie in that bitch. Because that's the only way you coming out. And even then, you better recognize from the last time why your ass was in there. Are you gonna let them lead your ass in this darkness again? Or you? It should have been just you going in there, so you could have had it made. But actually, it happened because your ass need to see that somebody was gonna use you, just like they was gonna use you in the end. But then I had to come and who and bop and do all this shit so your ass could see that they was trying to use you. Yeah, you mad at me for closing the walls on your ass? Like, no, that genie was also me, and I was also probably the one you love, cause I damn sure ain't the one you should be hating. Either I'm your friend and you need to let me go, or either I'm your girl. I definitely ain't that nigga. I'm sorry. That's for him. Some of y'all take this with you. Like, I'm serious. Leo Venus. I didn't say it was. I'm not changing my mind. Go home. I don't know. My daughter, she be like, she wanna go outside play basketball. I'm like, when? And I'm like, I don't know. We gonna go outside. So anyway, she wanna. I used to play. I was center, but I was a mean ass center. It was a girl about like, man, she was tall. When I say she was about 6 foot, maybe. Her name Megan, and I was playing, and even the coach was telling her like, "Yo, how you gonna let somebody who's like this, like you this tall, and they like this tall, and they getting up on your ass in court?" But I played the game, and I didn't actually get on the team because it was late. I was a late bloomer, but the coach was like, "Yo, if you want to come back when I'm please." But see, I moved and everything, so I couldn't actually play. But I played street ball. I got street credibility. So my brother played my oldest brother. So yeah, she was tall, y'all, tall. I ran into her. I be going to the town hall sometimes, and she be in there. We went to school together. She be trying to be acting funny sometimes, but it's like, baby, I really don't care. Cause you know I'm hot. That's why why you gotta act funny. I'm sorry, but she knows she be doing it. Like if I had to be real with her, I would tell it to her face. She already know. I'm cordial. Like ain't no need for me to do that right now. Leave a message after the beep. I can't help that your ass beep before I did. That was funny too. Like, I'm sorry to this day. Like, you just mad because I won up on your ass, ain't you? Like, I'ma always keep doing it. You know that, right? I might have been late, but you gonna wish I was there when I'm gone. Cause I'm gone this time. Hell no, I ain't doing it. Get someone else to do it. So anyway, we're gonna get up out of here with the tarot. That was a little story time for y'all. Yeah, the tower, I separated the tower with the six of chalice. Somebody, yeah, it was a fucked up day for you. It's always gonna be a fucked up day for people who do shit like that. I don't care what your name is and nothing like that. It might be significant. Who cares? Ten of chalice in reverse with the ten of pentacles. Yeah, somebody, they ain't family, but they sure as hell want to be a part of it because they heard about them dollars. If you don't go sit your ass down, three of swords. Mm-mm. And then we had the celebrity's jealous card. Empress in reverse. Somebody, you heartbroken, you want the Empress. It's a no. So anyway, oh, the Emperor, damn. Put that down. The King of Swords in reverse with the Two of Swords upright. You didn't see that coming? Well, let me tell you, you was being controlling and manipulative. Some of you, they trying to flip flop. Hell no, we seen it. Emperor, we seen it. Like, don't even come. You didn't have to come out. We got you. That is funny. Like, this is hilarious. But not for real. Eight of Swords, y'all. It was true. You know, I played, and you know, she act. I had a situation too at Hardee's. I'm about to starve. I had a situation at Hardee's, and that same girl Megan that I'll tell y'all about that I know. Um, she called. They would say she a white girl or whatever. She would say I'm black or whatever she would say. I don't give a fuck. That's just how I look at her. That's probably how she look at me. Just in case she attributes of other essence like Native American, Caucasian, not white, whatever. I'm not trying to disrespect her, but more like try to identify her. But you can tell I'm not trying to disrespect her because I wouldn't be trying to add to those other things. That's how we know you're not trying to disrespect someone when you want to say their race or ethnicity. You don't know what they mark on their fucking paper. Anyway, so we got that happening. My keys had ended up disappearing when I was at the little place, but I didn't get there on a magic carpet ride. Everybody was even trying to help me find the shits because that's stupid for a mother. I'm sorry, people don't. You don't use your brain. How the fuck I get to the restaurant then on a fucking broomstick? Some of y'all, you trying to blame it on the fact I do this because you want to save a motherfucker who you should have waited. Or you knew what you was doing. I have nothing to say to you. You better keep your ass moving because I'm not here to play. You try to put the Empress in bondage. That's why you ain't getting her. That's why you're not getting her. That right there. Emperor came out. Like, yeah, we got you, Imp. We got you. We see you. So maybe somebody, this is the person that you know, they was told wrong or something like that. This is them, and you're the emperor. It's just perspective. You know, take that with you. You know, sometimes they don't want a woman to be in control, but we're the ones usually controlling the situation. So this could be a whole dude right here. In the empress energy, it's just in reverse because that's not who they are. It's like life swapping, but they might have felt like you did something to them. Well, whoever this is for, they realize no, yeah, they bet all in. Everybody didn't tell them the truth or some shit. Yep, they didn't tell them. They're strategically working to take they. This is why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I hope they realize, especially all these goddamn swords here. Anyway, let's keep moving. Uh, I'll even load the document because I gave the town hall a little letter. They have complaints. I had to put the town hall in check, y'all. I was like, y'all don't have awareness forms, and then they got quiet. I had to break down to them. Everything ain't no fucking complaint. Sometimes people just be wanting you to know something, but according to how it makes you feel, then understand they will complain. Cause my whole thing is, first of all, how the fuck you gonna complain? Ain't shit happened to you. But then it'll come right back to you. What? Oh well, you do them cards and you and we heard, bitch. But you need me. That's why we leaving. Nope. We don't care who you use to try to make us feel bad. We know the bigger picture is bye. Like hell no. What's after the Eight of Swords? Somebody you try to trap the motherfucker. They probably not even where they say they is. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is an illusion. Six of Pentacles. You just want it to be recognized. It's like somebody. I don't know who this is for, but it's something about life swapping. They recognize you as the Emperor, but they put you in this energy here. So now you feel burdened, trapped. You can't move. You can't do certain shit. You got to do something when they say, because something about being heartbroken in the first place. They set you up. They set you up saying that somebody wasn't who they said they was when they actually was, and they put you in that position because now you got to learn how it felt. That's all. So the Eight of Swords, look at this damn monitoring spirit. See what happens when you say shit? I don't give a fuck. Monitor me for quality assurance and everything. Cause you bitches in the Heartbreak Hotel. Checked in, you can't even check out. Cause I'm your key. And people like myself. Be the key. Cause you can build the house. It's stupid to build the house and you ain't got no damn key to lock the door. I mean, even back in the day when they just built houses and they didn't have the deep, it was cool. We could just have the door. You still put sheets over the motherfucker or something. You didn't want nobody to see what was going on in there. So even keys and sheets. I mean, this is why teachers have the answer key sheet. Should we take you back a few? Somebody, I don't want you to lose me. A lot of us, we passed that. We're not teachers, we're educators. Some of y'all be more family oriented and do things or whatever. So that's what this alligator is here for. They be trying to bring them information because they want to get out of this shit that they in. Life swapping. They want to get out of the shit that they in. But they got to be careful too, because you got to be careful, or whoever this is for. Because if this happened, okay, Nine of Pentacles is what it looked like. It's like what they saw was a Nine of Pentacles, but it was actually a Six of Pentacles. Basically, they wanted to be recognized as them. Instead, they flipped and switched on they ass. See what happens when a motherfucker try to do you that way and now they need you? They just want the paper. Something about the whole document, a contract, could be significant with these swords and this pinnacle here. This could be a form of a sacrifice with these swords and a person in reverse and this pinnacle looking like blood cells. So something about someone's white blood cells. It could be affecting their health. What's the next one? This last one, we getting out of here. Did it flip? Or that's my imagination? Might have been my imagination. We got this wand. Alright, so it ain't over. Somebody getting out of it. Or they're gonna get something about they wonder if they're going to be able to get out. This could be significant. At the bottom is the Tower. So something got to fucking happen for them to get out. The world. Ooh, yikes. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, world energy. These moons got to be reckoned with. Like these cycles, like somebody kept doing blood work. This could have been anything like cleansing themselves with this in reverse, getting out of debt. Like you got money, but you're gonna make sure you spend it wisely. It's like perspective. Like let's talk about that. We got the fucked up side of it. So somebody, you was trying to make sure your health is in order, your heart. Somebody, a CVD case could be significant, cardiovascular disease. It could have been where, like my daughter, I have a daughter who's a Sagittarius, and I could tell she was attacked. I'm a Sagittarius, so it's about looking at things from a different view. So we got this Eight of Swords. It put someone, something, a situation, a conflict is what it looked like. Yeah, something about 38. Somebody mad. Damn. I put the deck down and there go the Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody's mad, but they're not stressing. It's upright. This Queen of Swords is upright. So somebody, you knew this happened. This could be your daughter that this is pertaining to now, or your son, or something like that. Both really is what I would proclaim. Because again, we got this alligator here, and in the Egyptian movies, Moses and all that, something about King Tut, Tutmos. Um, they threw the babies out in the ocean, and what came to eat them alive, and why? Because somebody felt like somebody was going to be a problem, but they ended up still being a problem. But now they made their problems worse. See what happens? Sending plagues and trying to say they a play, and I'm gonna run this play and all this bullshit. Yeah, something about basketball is my favorite sport. I like the when they dribble up and down the court. Something about swish bucket. So I'm just saying, somebody be careful about who comes to you, who this is, what they gonna say. Cause somebody, I was picking it up in the white cards, light white cards, according to someone's light white magic manipulation, whiting out documents, putting this. Let's change that. Let's put this. Yeah, that shit too. Um, so be careful. They coming with I didn't mean to, and what had happened was, I mean, listen to them because it's for your benefit of knowing more about what you need to do and prepare for. But you need to, somebody, it started with food. Something about they want to give you an offering. They might want to take you on a date. Something about feeding you, clothing you, buying you things. I mean, it could go there. I mean, I wouldn't say not take that shit, to be real. You deserve it. But you gotta make sure you ask, like, what is this pertaining to? Is this a part of a contract? Is this a part of an agreement? If this is if it's a part of some kind of truce, are you invoking on something to reconcile? Is this your form of reconciliation? Is this your way of saying you gave your dues and you don't owe anything else because you know something else is around the corner? What is this? Somebody, don't be afraid to say that shit. Hell, they weren't afraid to do the shit. Behind the world is the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's arguments for chalice. What the hell? So ethical skills. People made arguments and debates about how this is going to be going down or whatever. Cause we got the world here. Something about is you with me or what? Nigga trying to get me a nut. How it's going down. Something about to be continued. This is a story about a Scorpio. Somebody like because of Ophiuchus, they're trying to say I'm a Scorpio. Like, bitch, I'm a Sag. I do Sag shit. So anyway, let's see. The Tower, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and there go the Emperor. The Emperor might have made some choices, or whoever's in this energy, you made choices even though you knew or you seen. It's something about you didn't know. that could go down. It didn't. So Queen of Wands, this monitoring spirit, this goddamn fly could be significant. Um, yeah. I mean, it looks like somebody was just trying to watch you. It looks like a hold up, something about prophetess Holda in the Bible. So we have somebody priestess, prophetess is two different things. This energy again. Something about make, take, and all that. The new moon in Virgo. Somebody they did something. They could have been in the way of somebody trying to go to someone. It's like they heard things, what they heard or something. They might have been just trying to help someone here. They might have went to this Queen of Wands, and there's these two right here. Something about plans. So whoever this is, and they want their spot back, Empress, and you in they spot, or you balancing your Emperor and Empress energy, but because their Empress energy, because they're the Emperor, if that's the case, it's it's in confinement. So if that's the case, you are too. That's who you are connected to. I mean, you love them, you like them, or some shit. This could be a child for y'all. This is family. It's not even dealing with a person. It just was at one point. They broke your heart, a CBD case, or something like that. Something about kids. So different perspectives for different measures. So if that's the case and they planned it, a tower happened. Like, don't let that. Don't. We not about to skip that. We're not about to do that. See, this pattern wouldn't be this pattern. I mean, there go the Empress, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, looking like a Six of Pentacles. So this is basically fucking with someone's financial stability. Something about taking luxuries and things from them. Somebody you had to fight fire with fire. You they wonder how you still moving though. Like, I wouldn't even be asking questions. Or they're wondering how is this person still that's in confinement that knows that this happened and they're very apologetic. Let's say that. They're trying to understand how are they still getting fulfillment in their like emotional needs. Let's say that. So something about they try to come to somebody. Hey, I want to talk about this and that, and they was like, okay, hold up, let me see something. Two of Pentacles. They probably had a plan, some kind of contract. Maybe this is how they wanted to structure because of where somebody comes from and who they are to them. Queen of Wands energy is very powerful, determination. They're very determined to make something happen. So that could be significant. I mean, it's all upright. So look at it as a positive thing because it doesn't change where you're going and what you are and who you is because they obviously know that that is who you are. Something like that. And look at the Emperor. I mean, this is algorithmic. This is beautiful. So Leo's Aladdin in the cupboard reading. The towers here. This had to happen. It had to happen. Somebody was just trying to say something ain't fair. Really, I feel like something is fair to me because if they didn't believe, you might got two different kinds of beliefs. You have different kind of family values and stuff. So it had somebody that might be why they felt like no, hold on, let's put something in place because somebody they was hating. I'm sorry, hating ass motherfuckers. They hate like this is crazy. So this Ace of Pentacles at the bottom, cause that's at the top. This is crazy because who knows who hand was in this bullshit. Somebody put your hands in. Say team. So this is the crazy part. Y'all didn't know it was a bunch of people. I mean, it's a bunch of people like attacking, feeling some kind of way about you, or they have been told to do this and that, or they, word the grapevine, the four chalice. This is like rumors and clarification of the rumors. You see this little bird here. You look at the little letter right there. Some of y'all are getting a congratulations, a graduation, like you passed. This is what the arguing is about. Something about what the world is gonna see. Something about, all right, some. I mean, you a star, but at the same time, you gotta know you more than that. Yeah. The Knight of Swords in reverse. You're not gonna be impulsive like they think you are. Yeah, with the Fool and the Emperor. Look at that. Somebody, daddy and family was trying to help somebody see something. So, whoever this feminine energy you went to, Emperor, that's probably the issue there. The Fool, the Eight of Chalice, then the Two of Swords, and then the King of Chalice. So let's back up here. King of Chalices might have been somebody who was trying to give you insight you didn't understand. They didn't tell you what you want to hear, or you didn't like what they were saying because you didn't understand it or something. You now did. Two of Swords is because you might have not seen or you didn't understand. It just sounds like that. It's your level of comprehension according to what they were saying. Maybe you didn't want to get close to somebody because of how you saw what they have in their thought process and how it's perceiving to you. So maybe your whoever you are liking has a liking to them, and you're just more oriented to mom. So we got this Eight of Chalice in reverse. Something about steer a child. What's that saying in the Bible? I can't believe that I forgot it. Something about train a child up in the ways they will go, and they will not depart from it. Is that it? It's something like that because this Eight of Chalice is in reverse. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, train a child up the ways and they will go and they will not depart from it. Something about the fool. So that's what it's pertaining to. You want to, it's normal. If I want something, I go to my mom respectfully. I mean, I can't really, not that I can't go to my dad. It might be a little difficult to get up with him. I don't know how, all that stuff. But I do have my father. He is active in my life. It's just in a certain way. Uh, respect. But we grew up like I wasn't born out of wedlock. I had structure. He's in the military. He's a preacher. It's not like I'm not in the know of things. He might not understand why I went the way I went. But sometimes women, according to who we love, we got to go to distance. And sometimes you got to break certain things. Not rules, more like chains. I don't break rules. I break chains. Okay, so sometimes family got to understand what you're doing is going to help them too. So they might not get it at this moment. That might be what that is. So somebody, if you mommy's baby, and the son about okay, the daddy, that's the energy too. It's breaking cycles. But somebody, it's a little different. I don't know what you gotta flip it, switch it, because still people have problems in their family where they might see something in somebody, be a little jealous. I remember when I don't want, having this opportunity. Like as I was moving up, I seen that in my family, and no shade, but I noticed, okay, I might have a bit of an issue getting moving forward, but I gotta have faith. I can't let that stop me. So this might be what the emperor was going through. Somebody just life swapping happened because somebody might have set them up. So who the fuck did that, man? Girl, like who did that shit? This night, the Knight of Chalice with the Knave of Chalice. Yeah, look at the King of Chalice, and then no, who the fuck family members? Now that don't mean the King of Chalice has something to do with it. I mean, they in reverse. Something about what they think. Somebody, they knew something now. So I guess I'm just gonna tell you, they knew something. Because this right here is insane. Look at that monitoring ass spirit. I'm trying to tell you, like Aladdin in the cover. Let me be your genie, Jazz, and all of the above. I know. Ah. So, okay, the night of chalice, that's romance. Watch out for romance. Can't read mine, can't read mine. No, he can't read my poker face. What the fuck? I'm in high. I show him what I got. Did they want your girl or some shit? Like, what's going on there? The fuck? Why would they do that? You gotta ask yourself that question. The fuck going on? They want your spot. They don't like both of y'all. Like, I don't know. Like, somebody got a mean ass family. Hot sugar boy, I do like her. She's cool. Oh, that's sweet. I'm just saying, like, so who this? Is this your cousin or something? Who that? I'm on my J. Cole. Who that? Who that? Is that nigga you been waiting for? I mean, the shit was all bad just a week ago. Somebody got that flame. So don't worry about their motherfucking name. Like, who is that though? I ain't gonna lie. Is that your cut? Who that? I'm gonna be nosy. I'm tempted. Like, I'm over here with the, I ain't even gonna lie, my devil horns are showing. And my smile's on my face. Like, I could just be nosy right the fuck now. Who is that? Should I do it? Should I see who that is? I mean, the candle is still lit in the cupboard. If I see who this is, it's in my private time. I think that's for me. I'm gonna tell who it needs to be told to them. Cause somebody, what the fuck was, you didn't say nothing? See, that's that shit I'm talking about. See, you two got to, I don't know who you two are, but if you love each other, you need to goddamn show it. You need to do something. This right here is unacceptable. The good, the bad, the ugly is up in here. I'm gonna just leave because like, this is bullshit. No, you got to love everything. Somebody know. I'm definitely like shocked at this shit though. Somebody playing the tower. Maybe it was like, I'm gonna teach you how to put spells and things on them. What you do is you put the rabbit's foot in the devil's claw, and then you stick it in the crock pot. All this bullshit. I don't know what the fuck they said. That might be significant to somebody. I was just playing, but I do not do that shit. I'm sorry. See, look at it. Somebody might do that shit. No, get him, spirit. They had to reconnect the video. Somebody, you just, no. Jerry, get him. No, this is a fight. Somebody, what is this? They told you how to do something. Now your ass, you had to go to the little spiritual shop. You had to run down the street to the gas station. Your ass had to go to Walmart. You had to go to the crystal shop. You had to, and then you created a moment. I don't know what this tower is, but yep. Somebody, they was just trying to teach you how to Dougie. Somebody, everybody love me. Everybody love me. Everybody love me. You were messing with my Dougie. Something about your damn buggy was full, nigga. Like, you got all kind of shit. Oh my God, this is funny. Now look at you. They got caught. I don't know who the fuck is this. Who is this? Who's the name? The nerve of the motherfucker. Like, they might have been the reason why somebody, you couldn't even go where you need to go. You was just trying to go to the beach. You like going to the damn beach. They the reason why your motherfucking car is gone? Come on, man. What? Talking about you, they gonna prove that you's a hoe. Somebody, that's exactly how it makes me feel. I'ma prove that they's a hoe. And then when they ain't got nobody, I'ma take it for myself. He said that. I don't like them. Now look at that. Y'all gonna argue about this shit. They arguing right the fuck now. You don't think so? You better know it. This, I swear that this shit gotta be real. Like, it's something like, oh, damn. Something about, we got your ass now. We got your ass now. You ready, bitch? Bitch, I'm ready. Like, that's how it sounds. Somebody, my devil horns was showing. I ain't even gonna lie. You couldn't see him, but I'm gonna tell you, it was like, I should fucking see who that is. I should do it where everybody can see your ass. Look at your ass. Look at life. Look at you over here manifesting. What you doing, bitch? I seen you. Something about the candle is still lit in the cupboard. Hold on, let me show you. It's still lit in the cupboard. Come with me to the cupboard. It's still lit in that motherfucker. Them candles be lit. It still be lit. It's lit in there. Something about, yeah, you try to sacrifice him just like you did your daughter, huh? The street rat, you changed her into the rat, and now this nigga over here like, what the fuck going on? Oh my god. Now somebody, you could be the nigga. You just a girl. I don't know. Something about the voodoo hoodoo bullshit. You better do something. Cause the damn them candles lit. Hell no. I should see who that is. I swear. But I'm gonna do it in private. I'm gonna do it in private. Like, you motherfuckers did shit in private. Don't be asking me what this meant. Nope. Somebody, if you want a personal reading, I don't mind doing that. But even then, I might have to do something a little different. I'm the type, I need a vehicle now. Ain't even got one. Like, I was like, damn, I don't like doing readings on live and recording and shit. I like to go to people and do it in their house or some shit, because these motherfuckers is tapping into the damn electronics and shit. Like, no, close the door, turn your TV off, unplug that bitch, get the damn DVD player out of here, get all the shit out of here while I do what I gotta do. Because they just that fucking nosy. We just gonna sign this contract. We're gonna keep all this shit out of here. Like, no, we don't need. So do you trust this motherfucker being here? Well, you gonna sign right here, because I don't trust him. Like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be very like, no, you gonna do this way, or I'm leaving. And I got a gun. I'm leaving. Because one way or the other, I'm getting out of here. You're not about to set me up. No, I'm TTG, even though I'm TTF. Like, no. Train to go. TamaraTheMediator. Write it down and remember it. Yeah, I said what I said. Use it against me. I don't give a goddamn. You motherfuckers is crazy. Alright, so Leo, we getting out of here. They over here being. That's what happened. I put everything on everything and everything on everything. That's what happened. They're mad. Like, I don't even know what to tell the motherfuckers. I'm good, bad, the ugly. I even had devil horns in this bitch. I'm just being honest with you. I want to be nosy as hell. Like, I swear I'm going to do it in private. Ain't even gonna lie. I got another way to do it. I'm going to definitely know who did it. Never mind. Fuck cards. We got other shit. So anyway, y'all like, comment, and share. If you need me, you need me. You don't, you don't. See the moral leap puzzle system. The factors. I got it. Yeah, because I'm the one over here did it. I was just trying to tell. Nah, they mad at me. I don't give a goddamn shit. I'm mad at you two bitches. Mad at all of you snitches and ditches and whatever the hell. Use a Pop-Tart. We don't care. You in the toaster now. We don't even like it. We ain't putting no strudel on you. We just gonna toast you. Hell no. We don't like that sweet shit at the top. We don't like that sweet. I'm done with me. I gotta get out of here. Y'all like, comment, and share. I gotta get out of here. My ass crazy as hell. But in a good way. Like, nah, don't let me show my ass, because I will make this make sense. They over here piggyback riding like, nah, say what you gotta say. I don't even care if you go first. You better give it all you got too, I promise you. I know this ain't gonna be no Eminem. Nah, I'm not Eminem. That's the problem. Nigga, I'm outrageous. You can say nuts. I don't care which one you say, because you gonna trust me. You gonna wish you kept your goddamn mouth shut. Go to the presentations. I ain't right. Nah, no. It's right here in the information. Go read the book, or here's. I ain't gonna lie. We got this prestigious scholar in the building. They right here sitting. I brought them just in case. No, we gonna have them sit down. I wanted to be totally neutral. They don't know you, they don't know me, but they got this material and we both studied it. Boom. Cause I'm gonna go all in about my shit. Hell no, hell no. That's the goddamn problem. Y'all niggas think it's smart, and you done fucking got in trouble. Now you wanna do start. Hey, you ain't getting one. And I want my shit, or you can eat shit. So we leaving, y'all. I do this for those who we might have to get a little crazy. And that's okay. I'll do it all by myself. I didn't ask nobody to do shit with me. Now, I kind of did ask, but that's different. So, we getting out of here. Like, comment, and share. Let y'all have this. Description box is full of info. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with y'all before I leave. I'm about to do some shit to see who that was. I'm gonna be honest. At least you know I told you the truth. And you're gonna be like, did you see who it was? And if I go, just laugh. Just laugh. I'm gonna know, okay, the things I'm gonna do, first of all, it's gonna help somebody else to figure out that same. Because y'all be lying about people who do shit. They did shit to you. You just don't like them. A lot of y'all monkey asses is in trouble about this shit. You know that, right? Because they did nothing to you. You just don't like. I gotta get out of here. Y'all like, comment, and share. And I'll see you next time. Forgive. Don't forget. And, do what you gotta do. Do your work. I'm gonna make that presentation about this. I'm literally gonna do that within. All I need is like 20 minutes. So I can get it done. I think y'all need to see that. Yeah. So, love, peace, and healing, and we out. Damn monitoring spirit ass. You see what happened? And then this motherfucker wanted to fly around this bitch. See, somebody, they got to get on my nerve. Y'all have a good one. Don't let them do you like that. Get your shit right.